All right, nerds, nerdettes, welcome to the Mancave101 Podcast, where we talk all things nerdy. I am your hostess with the mostest, your number one bullshit guy. Say his name, and he appears, able alongside of me tonight. Man in the chair, Aaron. How we doing, buddy?
I guess it was never Nixon 6.
Nixon 6 SMD was a crazy chant, by the way. That's a crazy chant. Spread love is the Brooklyn way, Big Chase.
Don't feel bad. Golden State went home too. Fuck Minnesota. Y'all took y'all asses home too. Man.
They call him Kalo K, the Mama Wanna Godfather, Leo. How we doing? Doing swell? Doing swell? Would everyone like to see something that would make them smile? Yo, check this shit out, man. Ready? Ready? What? No. Hold on.
What the fuck?
Dude, it's the coolest thing ever, bro.
I like
it's
that.
It's the coolest thing ever. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome on in Mancave101 Podcast, coming to you every Thursday, live, talking our nerdy-ish, giving you all your stuff all throughout the week. Did I see a gaming stream coming up on Friday? Is that what I saw?
Yeah, I was supposed to stream yesterday, but work.
Yeah, work. I know.
So I'm hopefully going to have time to stream Marvel Rivals Season 2.5 on Friday after work. If they, let me have a break from work, that is.
Yeah, I just want to say, adulting is fucking killing
It's
man
whack.
in the chair, bro. Adulting is fucking killing
whack.
him right now, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck adulting.
Yeah, totally. We are
What he said.
we are not having fun out there this week, but I hope everyone else is and ready to drink, because we are. So everyone, grab your drinks. I'll grab my fancy cup here and go real slow, and you guys say cheers, and we'll probably finish your drink before I could even take a sip. So cheers. Happy Thursday.
What's so happy about it, damn it?
Damn.
Damn,
bro.
Tell them how you really feel, dude. I
Tell
mean,
'em how
listen,
you
you're hanging
feel,
out with the
son.
boys. Everyone's in the chat. Good about to put up those Leo drinks, because you know what it's time for. It's time for everyone's favorite segment. It's time for the Comic Corner. And make sure you vote in the poll.
Shit.
Hit that like button. Let's get it going and get Leo in a good mood.
I got to vote.
It's your right.
All right. Welcome to the Comic Corner. This is where we tell you what you should pick up for this week. So it's going. Shit! I'm forgetting my whole fucking spiel. So this is where we tell you what you're supposed to pick up this week. If you want to cop one, keep one, and sell one, then this is the place where you need to be to find out what you should be copying. So also, this is also my punishment for the week for all my sins, since I have a lot.
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
I was there. I saw it. Yeah. So
I seen it.
I seen it.
So I have to everything. I'm also horrible with names. Always have been and always will be. So I am contractually obligated to fucking say that I have to take a drink every time I get an artist's name wrong, a writer's name wrong, or a cover artist's name wrong. So if you'd like to join along, please have your shots preset. And let's see what we're going to do today, because
Or your fancy drinks with your pinky up.
What the hell?
Say what you want, man. This espresso keep me awake.
All right.
I got so much to say.
Yes. I'm not gonna go there right now.
Aaron, after all that,
After all that?
Oh my god.
Oh my
oh
god.
my god, for sure.
Jesus. All right. First book on the chopping block. Since we are having Mr. freaking Superman over here, so Mr. Terrific #1. So this book has. This is Mr. Terrific Year 1, #1. This book has 3 variant covers. This book is also the origin of Mr. Terrific. And it also has a first appearance of Athena Prescott. So if you guys, I'm telling you, pick up this book before the damn movie comes out. Because right now, nobody can afford the original First Appearance of Mr. Terrific. So I suggest you pick this book up.
You've all been warned, because
Yeah,
he's probably gonna outshine Superman's dumb suit.
Yeah, I'm like, I just want to say I fucking hate this cover, bro. He looks like a fucking midget umpire and shit.
They
bro.
could have went harder on the cover.
Like, dude, this what like
There's 3 different covers, so pick the one that you like. This
He
is just
looks
the
like
main.
He looks like the Black Mr. Softy, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Or Blofty, if you will.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, the writer's name is Al. Al Letson.
Uh-huh.
The artist is Valentine Del Landro.
Nope.
It's definitely Valentine.
Fuck yeah,
Yeah.
Valentine.
And it's
fucking
D.
Del.
It's D, not Del.
Yeah.
That's a
like,
day. Day.
You put the
Yeah,
L too
You
far
L
back.
that, bro.
Sounds like D Drinko to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Same thing as the cover artist. Valentine Del, whatever the fuck. All right, the next book on the chopping block, Giant Size X-Men. Like we always say, Giant Size always sell. So this is Giant Size X-Men #1. So this book has seven different variant covers. This also has the first appearance of Mutina. Sorry. This is also the key book of the week in Spectator's comic collections. So this is a book to definitely buy. Artist and cover artist is Adam Kubert, and the writer is Colin Kelly.
Okay. All right,
Next
fine.
book on the chopping block is for you old heads, Gargoyles, Demona. So this book, Gargoyles Demona #1, this book has 22 variant covers. So this has the origin story, the origin story of Demona. This book also since it has the 22 variant covers, make sure you get the golden foil one. Is the less count that they have on it, not the one in 25, not the one in 100. The golden cover one has the less count. If you're gonna pick up a book, all right. The cover artist is wait, the hell did I? Okay. Cover artist is Megan Hetrick.
Mm-hmm.
Artist is Frank Poor.
Mm-hmm.
Writer is Greg Wiseman.
Okay. Okay. All right.
The next book on the topic block is The Monsters. This has been we've been talking about this for a couple months now. This is the 5th edition of this book. This is bringing back all the old monsters from Mark Spears. So, Monsters #5 has 7 different variant covers. This is this is one of the most popular issues that has come out. So, and it's all Mark Spears up top to bottom. Cover artist, and writer.
I don't know about this week.
This is next book on the topic block is Cable Love and Chrome #5. Yeah. So this book has wait, what the hell? This is the 1 in 25 ratio. Sorry, this is the 1 in 25 ratios. It has 4 different variant covers. The writer is David Pepos. The artist is Mark Henderson. The cover artist is Ian Churchill.
This is horseshit, is what it is.
Yeah.
Next book on the chopping block.
With extra horse.
This is a tribute cover for Wes Craven that Marvel is doing. So this book only has 1 cover artist. This is limited to 200 copies. 200. So go pick if you can get your hands on it right now. I suggest you guys get it. This is a spot foil cover. So the cover artist is. Do I really want to give you guys one? Yeah, Matthew Waite. That does it for the comic corners, ladies and
What kind
gents.
of comic corner was this?
So wait. Let's just back up a bit.
What?
So, I got a question here. So
What's up?
a lot of times with these comic books, you see these runs, and it's like, oh, there's only 200 comic books. Are there really 200 comic books, or is that just something they say? Because
No, this one is only 200. Definitely.
They say it's 200. You go to 205 fucking comic books, and they all got the book. So how can it be 200?
Because this is a tribute. They only do this with a couple, maybe once or twice a year for what they do, and they're doing it for Wes Craven, and they have Freddy Krueger in the old Nintendo fucking format of Mario Brothers.
So technically, this shit should be gone already.
Yeah, it should be. It better be. It needs to be. But like we say, today is a little bit of drinking. I'm happy.
I mean, like literally one. Like, what are we doing?
That's one. So whoever doubted me,
Some bullshit.
go eat one. And this does it for the comic corner. Like we always say, support your local comic book shops. And tonight is a little bit of alcohol. Eat that, Polar. I know you lurking.
He's probably lurking somewhere. All right.
It'll pop up soon.
Well, as always, everyone support your addictions.
Another drink.
We didn't get to see Leo drink. It's very sad. We're not happy.
I knew the
feel
energy
good.
was not where it needed to be.
Right? Yeah, we need to figure this out. Like, please put your Leo drinks in the chat to make up for it. Help us out here.
Energy up, bro.
What the fuck? I'm good. We're good.
Outrageous. Outrageous.
All right.
Let's toast up. Cheers, and let's start talking some
Talking some
talking
schmack.
some nerdy bullshit, huh?
Yeah. Let's see what's going on in the world
Wait,
today.
hold on. We can't do anything without our song. Let me find our song here. All right, I feel better now. I feel better.
Today over really grinds my gears. Okay, so Grace Jabari drops assault and defamation lawsuit against ex-boyfriend Jonathan Majors.
Wasn't it already dropped though?
Yeah.
And Leo drink, but wasn't it already dropped?
No.
I guess this is the official it's dropped.
Yeah. So
We won't talk about the fact that it never should have been on, but you know.
Yeah, damage is already done.
Yeah.
no, that wasn't Danvers. That's this other girlfriend that she was trying to piggyback on.
Yeah,
Oh,
but that damage is already done.
Yeah.
yeah, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Once they sling mud on your white suit, it never is quite the same.
No.
Okay, Marvel movies back Avengers Doomsday to December 2026, Avengers Secret Wars to December 2027.
I told you this shit's not coming out till 2028. Why are we still?
So I didn't get to watch last week because I was obviously in DJ mode and missed a lot of that conversation. But how did you guys feel about the pushbacks? You feel good about it? You think it's gonna be okay?
I already
Yeah.
expected it, bro.
How are they supposed to, like, they barely just started filming Doomsday now and they were going to get it out by next May? Like, there's no shot. There was no shot.
Not
And I'll
even
tell you,
close.
yeah, I'll tell you this too. Spider-Man's going to get pushed back. There's no way it's keeping that date.
It's a fact.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because well, here's the thing. So originally what was supposed to happen, unless they completely changed the movie, is that you were supposed to get Doomsday, Spider-Man, Secret Wars. And now it's Spider-Man, Doomsday, Secret Wars. If they're gonna keep that same story or have a chance of, like, think about it, they haven't even started to film yet, and it's gonna come out before Doomsday? No, it's not. It's not.
No.
No
If
shot.
that- if that
It's
gets
gonna
backed
be
up, everything's
it's
get
gonna
backed
be a
up.
date in between. There's no way.
Yep.
So,
I agree.
so basically that means, I mean, listen, I said last week, there's more ramifications to that than we think, right?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Part of me is kind of like, okay, so now we don't get another Marvel movie from Fantastic Four, which is July of this year,
Yep.
to next December, potentially, because as of right now, nothing's been said about Spider-Man Brand New Day. So as far as I'm concerned, it's still coming out. So if that's the case, you're still going a year, right? If Spider-Man gets pushed, now you're talking a year and a half, no more movies.
And I'll even say something even crazier. I think Doomsday is gonna be May 2027.
Yeah,
That
I
wouldn't
agree.
surprise, it wouldn't
I agree. I
surprise
told
me.
you. Listen,
Wouldn't surprise
everything that 2028 is a target. We already understand, like, the pushback's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, these. I just read something that said, freaking Doomsday and what you call them have to make $2 billion to break even.
Right, $2 billion to break even.
$2 billion to break even.
I think that's all bullshit. I'm
It's
sorry.
not. If you
No.
really,
I'm thinking bullshit. I'm calling bullshit.
Bro,
So wait, think about this, right? Endgame and Infinity War, right? Those movies were crammed with people, and they made what between each other, 2.5, whatever it was. Like, these movies are gonna have to make $3 to $4 billion to be profitable. Like, that's what it's gonna have to be.
I'm
the
calling
sheer
Yo.
number
I'm calling
of
bullshit.
people, the sheer number of
Dude.
people that they had. How many chairs did you see?
It could be a 15-second role, bro.
But it doesn't matter. You have to pay them.
Yeah, you have to pay them, but you're not paying them fucking $30 million each.
Bullshit.
I can guarantee
I'm
you that.
iconic to that film.
I guarantee you that not one person that's not an Avenger is making more than $30 million. I can guarantee
Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen aren't making millions of
no,
dollars.
they're not making $30 million.
Bullshit.
Guaranteed.
They're not making $30 million, but they're still making millions of dollars.
They're not going
to.
They're not making 30. I'm telling you, the budget for this movie.
No, listen, they're not going to make $30 million, but like you have to figure, a lot of these guys are big name actors, and they're going to make millions of dollars.
Yeah, bro. They
gotta one or two. Millions of dollars could be one
or two.
Shit, that adds up too.
That's still one or two. It's not $2 billion.
They could pay 10 people $3 to $5 million. That's well within the realm.
Absolutely.
There were 33 chairs that were seen in that shot, and that's only what they've told us so far.
Exactly.
Right. That's only probably what they can confirm.
Told us. So right. That's only what they. Yo, Leo, listen, normally I would be like, I know that I was joking around about like, oh, a movie's going to have to make $1 billion, blah, 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 this, that, and the other thing. The second I heard Robert Downey Jr. has a private jet for him being flown back and forth to Europe, that tells me this movie needs to make $2 billion.
No, he's had that since fucking Infinity War.
But now they got to re-up and send them back and forth every time to do shoots for different movies, bro. So I'm trying to tell you, you're not gonna tell me. You're not gonna tell me the budget on this bitch.
He may be just getting all the things he was getting, but that shit was expensive.
We will never. First off, in the movie business, we will never know the amount of money they spent.
Of course not.
Of course not. Of course not.
We will never know because they can't. They can't. First off, for tax reasons alone, they will never, ever break out those numbers.
Well,
you will never know the merchant. So if you're talking about you get this set of price and they're giving you this set of price,
yeah,
you still not counting the merchandise that they sold for that movie.
Well, that's the thing.
So,
right? So
if you include everything and then you're honest about it, okay, but you're never gonna get that ever.
No.
Because now Thunderbolts is being doubted as a failure because of what it's made. They're saying they made it less. No. I'm saying it's being called that. Because I think it's a great movie, but because I think it's going to end its theatrical run in like another couple weeks.
400 million globally,
and it's going to have like 400 globally. So people are saying if you do marketing and and it's barely breaking $1
or something.
If they add marketing, I want to add what was sold with the popcorn buckets. No,
I get what you're saying. I mean, like we're never going to know the real numbers, right? But
we're never going to know the real numbers. They can say it made what Disney and Marvel has put out. They said that this movie cost this much. It's made this much. It's still profitable.
You want to know?
I don't care what anybody estimates.
Well, the only movie that lost more money was the Marvels,
which was also awesome.
Was it?
You want to know
how's Peacemaker going? By the way,
you want to know
a lot better than the Marvels.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I told Leo I watched an episode and a half of Peacemaker and I fucking stopped immediately. I couldn't do it. I literally couldn't fucking. I literally couldn't fucking do it.
That's fine. Listen,
I couldn't do it. And I like John Cena for what it's worth as a person, as an individual. But like, I just couldn't fucking do it. It was just too ridiculous. But you know what I was gonna say is that what really has. So on a side note, because I thought about this off of last week. You know what really has me concerned about Doomsday being pushed back to December of next year? We've already seen, but I don't know if you guys saw this. I don't know if we talked about it last week. There was like a crew of people that snuck onto the set of Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah, there was like one or two
and they got caught, like 2 people. My worry is if this movie's really pushed back another fucking 6 months, do you know how much in leaks we're going to get over the course of the next year and a fucking half? Do you know this whole movie will be spoiled by the end of next summer? I guarantee you we'll know the whole plot to this fucking movie by the end of next summer. We'll know everything. We'll know when Ian McKellen has taken a shit on set from this fucking movie being pushed back another year and a half. I'm telling you,
dude. I mean, look what they're doing with Fantastic Four right now. So I don't know if you guys saw, they actually decided to do screenings, I believe, last night. And what's crazy is that they actually didn't do screenings for Thunderbolts because they were so confident in the movie they felt like they didn't have to. But now they're seeing what happened because they didn't do the screenings and all that. And now they're doing screenings of Fantastic Four and things are already leaking out.
They shouldn't. See, this is what I fucking hate.
But here's the thing, though.
Stop doing that shit.
But think about you as Marvel, right? You tried to not screen a movie, and it it's technically as a Marvel movie bombed. As a Marvel movie, not like a regular movie. As a Marvel movie for them, it's considered a bomb, which I don't think it's a bomb. I think it's a great movie.
Fucking movie, in my opinion.
But Marvel's shitting their pants, so they're like, you know what? We need to screen Fantastic Four. We need to show people how good it is, and then we need to get like the rumors out there and the leaks and the blah blah blah, so people get hype and go see the movie.
But this is the thing that I fucking hate. This is the thing that I hate. We are judging Marvel on a fucking basis of making over $100 million with this movie, and we're saying and then people are saying that it's a train wreck. It's the same as the Marvels. They ain't make no money. And this is what the people are fucking talking for clicks and fucking views.
Listen, I understand
but
what you're saying.
But that is just so much bullshit.
I know.
It is bullshit.
I understand
what it is. It's bullshit.
Listen, I get it. I understand what you're saying, and I don't think it's a bomb. But you know what is the bomb? Ladies and gentlemen, deep in the heart of Texas, it's Win Deezy.
Yo.
What up?
Why is everybody in that fucking mood today?
Dude, I'm in a great mood tonight.
Good to be back.
Well, good for you.
Good for you, fucker. Okay.
Maybe you guys should start drinking espresso martinis, man. I don't know. You might feel a little better.
Hey, Abel, do the thumbs down thing.
Better.
Do the thumbs down thing real quick. Does it start raining?
Where is it? I gotta.
Well, that's an apple.
Yeah.
See, that's where we're at right now.
So I feel bad for you, but not really.
You know what? Am I crazy to think at this point that, again, sorry to like sidetrack and continue on the topic, but like, am I crazy to think that at this point, like, I would just rather see my Marvel movies like split up more? So, like, in other words, if you really think about it, the 3 Marvel movies that come out this year, pretty much back to back to back for the most part. I mean, Captain America was end of February, then Thunderbolt was beginning of May. Now, Fantastic Four is mid-July, we'll call it, because it's literally mid to late July.
Too early.
I would rather have gotten an early movie, a middle summer movie, and a fall winter movie than have had them all this close together. Because now you're going to go a year and a half. Like, and I think part of that is because we're still seeing delays from the writer strike. We're still seeing delays from all the bullshit that backed up all the movies. Like, oh, we got to get this out. Oh, we got to get this out. We got to get this out. We're going to lose money on.
I think everyone needs to go to their respective corners and take a year and a half off, which is why I'm not even mad about the delay, because
I don't care about the delay.
Everyone needs a break. We all need a break.
I'm just telling you by next summer we'll know the entire plot of Avengers Doomsday, the whole thing. We'll know every bit of the movie from start to finish by next summer. Guaranteed. 100%, bro.
This is why
100%.
WB is winning right now. They have confidence on the strength of their non-comic book narratives so far this year. Very interesting.
Yeah, and then again, I'll counteract that, Tutorian, because this is again my point, right? So WB can go to Final Destination made money, and what was the other WB movie that made money this year? There were 2 or 3 of them made money this year. Sinners was WB too, right? So another independent movie that made money. You know what the difference is? The other shit on the Disney platform isn't exactly doing well. The live action remakes of all the classic cartoons not fucking doing well, except for like
Lilo and Stitch already made more money than Thunderbolts.
No, Lilo and Stitch is fine. What I'm talking about is like Mufasa didn't do what they thought. Snow White didn't do what they thought. Like, none of those movies did well. I knew Lilo and Stitch was going to do.
Yeah, there was no way.
Damn right it did.
There was no way that movie.
Damn right it did.
Money. Yeah, there was no way it wasn't going to make money.
By the way, this is
my boy right there, son.
This is the thing right here. No one will care about that plot because GTA 6 comes out next year. The whole world stops when that movie comes out.
The world that will actually carry us over to Avengers Doomsday. Like
that
GTL,
whole world, the whole
we'll probably
still
be on GTA.
Wait, we skipped a whole bunch of fucking comments. Could we just get?
Well, it's a lot of Torian. It's Torian. He was
I was gonna say Torian's gonna be up here in a minute anyway. I believe he's gonna come talk about The Last of Us shortly.
Okay.
Which I got a lot to say about the fucking Last of Us season.
I mean,
do you now?
Yeah,
you're not happy?
I really do. No, I'm not.
You don't like this?
No.
You don't like this angle they're going with?
No.
Oh, come on.
No, I don't.
All right, let's get
I'm gonna
back
be
to
a
it.
dad.
Damn it!
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations.
I mean, I literally am gonna be a dad. It still makes me angry.
Right. You're not a girl.
All right, the first Marvel. All right, the first Marvel and DC comic crossover will happen with Batman and Deadpool.
Oh, prep time.
Batman
wins.
clears. Batman clears.
Batman clears. Prep time.
That really might be one, DZ. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's fucking one.
You heard him. Prep time, baby. He
Prep
got
time,
this,
baby.
The difference is that one book is being written by Zeb Wells, and the other book is written by Grant Morrison. So one is from DC, and one is from Marvel. So we're gonna get a fucking tie.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I'm buying the Marvel.
But I just gotta say one thing: if Batman hits Deadpool with the shark gauntlets and he gets the fuck back up, fuck all you batsexuals.
Yeah.
Batsexuals, huh?
Whoa.
Yeah. Batsexuals.
Batman got other things prepared for them. Don't worry.
Listen, guys, we don't kink shame here, okay?
There's like an old guy that plays around with kids all the time.
I'm
Gore
sorry.
the God Butcher?
Don't bring up that pedo.
I mean, he didn't lie though.
He's not lying.
He did not lie though. Yeah, I don't know what's going on tonight. We got 11 people creeping in the comment section, but nobody is commenting anything. I don't know what
Leo Drinks in the chat. Talk to us, guys. Let me see who's out there. What's going on?
That tells me Polar is here, but he's just like waiting for his opportunity.
He's waiting to drop his bomb.
Polar lurks in the shadows like fucking.
Right, he is the knight. He is the knight.
He literally is the knight.
All right, we're getting The Legend of Aang. Paramount announces in the full-length animated Avatar feature film, The Legend of Aang.
There it is.
He's like fucking Beetlejuice, bro.
He is the knight.
Oh, Sean's here too.
Oh,
there
there's
he
Sean.
Is.
What up? How we doing? Leo Drinks in the chat.
I'm sitting here like,
Yo, Sean, what the fuck?
I'm like, yo, there's people in here, and like nobody's saying anything. Y'all hate us tonight? What's going on?
Listen,
You smell?
it's the
I'm
calm
confused.
before the storm, man. They're ready. They got opinions. They're gonna get them.
That's fair.
The Legend of Aang will be
Hashtag no drink tonight. What up, Jose?
What up, Jose?
Jose.
in theaters October 9th, 2026.
Yo, by the way, let's fucking go, man, because these are the original creators of the original series, and I'm in. They opened up their own studio to start making Last Airbender stuff. Let's freaking go.
This old man Aang. I think he got some.
I'm
He
down.
got some trim.
That was like, dude, they could do so much with that in between time of Korra and Aang, and
No.
Last
He's just
Airbender.
old now, bro. He's just old, bro.
That's fine, man. Listen,
He's old dude like me.
it's got to be good. Exactly, man. Old man strength.
You just agreed for just an agreed? What the fuck?
Listen, when Aang uses the power of airs, that's still
Hey, listen, man. You do all the tricks you can.
I'm just
He figured it all out.
This might be flatulence. I'm just saying.
All right.
Figured it all out.
Let's see. Mike Cutler and Finn Jones shared a new Instagram story revealing that they are in New York City filming for Daredevil Born Again Season 2.
No, I'm happy about half of that.
Whoa. First off,
Excuse me, wait a minute. Is that the savior of Kung Lung?
First off, that's fucking one for you. So shut the fuck up. Number two, they were in New York and shared a story on Instagram, but it's just during the filming of Daredevil Born Again. So nothing's actually been confirmed.
Right, it's just a big coincidence.
If I could put two and two together, I would say,
Sweet Christmas.
I would say the savior of Kung Lung is coming.
That yeah,
That's one fucker.
Dude, listen. You say what you want, man. Maybe he was written terribly.
That's
and he
fucking
wants
too.
Redemption. What? Because he was written terribly?
He was written pretty fucking terribly. I'm not gonna lie, he was written really badly.
No, I think he just sucked because I don't think
mean,
the same person who wrote his show did not write
I'm
the
not
Defenders.
saying it's not a
He sucked in
combination of
that.
both. I'm not saying it's not a combination of both, but listen, you know what? Let's get a good writer and see what happens. I'm just saying, you never know. You never know.
You in way too good of a mood.
Listen, I'm telling you,
not that happy.
Start drinking martinis with espresso and vodka in them. You will feel great. I don't know.
Why
And
are you?
Kristen Ritter has been.
What you say? I didn't say anything.
Yeah,
Why
you did. What'd you say?
Said,
Why are you gay? Why are you gay?
It's okay. You can say it.
It's fine, man. I accept these. I accept this.
It's fine.
Okay, let's piss off with DZ some more. Roman Reigns is reportedly
Stop.
You acknowledge your tribal chief right now. Acknowledge your tribal chief.
I acknowledge the tribal chief. Here, look, DZ, I got you the visual too, bro.
kiss my motherfucking ass. Now I can see Braun Strowman as Zangief.
Yeah,
I can see Braun Strowman as Zangief. That works for me. That works for me.
That actually is pretty sick.
Okay, the dude that they want to play Ryu, is the dude from Warrior.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Oh,
I can dig that too.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah,
but not this fucking
hey.
nut plate. No,
hey.
No, not my Akuma. Hashtag not my Akuma. No,
You know what
here's my acknowledgement. There you go.
You know what I will say though? Like Roman Reigns really he takes a what's the fucking word I'm looking for in WWE? He's a
got
good
aura, bro.
No, it's not even about that. In WWE though, he take whenever somebody hits him with a move, he does a really good flop. So I feel like he could be pretty good in a Street Fighter movie, to be honest with you.
No, he can't. No, my Akuma needs to be a badass. My Akuma needs to be badass. 5'10",
Roman's pretty
10
badass.
maybe.
Dude,
maybe about 5'10".
He's got some good promos.
Fuck him.
No.
Fuck that. Not my Akuma. Hashtag. I don't give a fuck what color he paints his fucking hair. I don't care if he has to fucking shave off all his fucking beard too. He's a fucking idiot.
It's called selling and wrestling.
Selling, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you. Selling, yes.
No, it's called being fake. It's fake. It's all fucking fake. That's all it is.
They get paid to act though.
Yeah, they get paid to get.
He needs to go back to wrestling. Go get his championship.
Yeah.
Stay away from my fucking game.
All right, listen, Leo. I don't want to argue with you tonight. Wrestling is not fake. Wrestling is scripted. Wrestling is scripted.
There's a difference. No,
there's a difference.
It's not fake.
They take hits,
it is scripted.
But it's scripted as shit.
It is scripted.
There's a difference. Yeah. They really get hit with chairs and shit. It's just scripted.
And you can tell when it goes wrong.
Yeah,
really quick.
Yeah, you sure fuck can. I've seen a lot of injuries since I started watching wrestling. Yeah. I saw some bitch break her leg.
When they fucking you're stupid enough to hang off of. Man, I ain't gonna get into this whole.
I hear you. Listen, I'm not.
Wrestling stopped being real till when fucking Andre the Giant died. All right, that's when it stopped.
That's crazy.
I mean,
wrestling wasn't even real then.
I know, but
still scripted.
Stop it.
I'm sorry. What, man? Fuck this tribal chief. Fuck John Cena. Who else wanted? That's the only two people I know in wrestling because I don't want.
I don't care.
Torian's playing Vega. That's kind of dope, though.
Hold up, do we not?
I can see it.
Oh, you're too dark. You don't have enough hair.
That's gotta be racist.
We are meant to have quota. So this is something that fucking Aaron spoke into existence, by the way. A Superman popcorn bucket has been unveiled.
It's not real.
There's no way.
I know it's not real, but it was funny as shit when I saw it.
Hey, I have it. I have a picture of it because I told you guys. I hope this is actually the popcorn bucket James Gunn decides to go with. It's perfect.
Nice.
It's perfect.
It would actually be incredible.
I told you guys it was going to be the fucking tight. Somebody heard me on this podcast and did a fucking a rendering of it. I'm telling you.
It was probably Polar.
Probably. Polar, you do this, bro?
You do this, bro?
Okay, so I just want to say, no fucking way in the world I'm buying a goddamn popcorn.
Why? It looks great, though, bro.
Yo, I'm not putting Superman's nuts on my table.
No, but wait, where do you
it's a hell of a conversation piece.
You normally sit your popcorn bucket on your lap, so
yeah, this is definitely not happening.
Hey, yo,
and I'm definitely not reaching into his crotch to eat popcorn.
I usually skip that part.
And all the popcorn in the back of the bucket is going to stay there as well.
What are you
It's
doing,
going to
Clark?
taste like ass.
Well, that's okay, because I guarantee you it's probably going to be that, or it's going to be that stupid dog as a fucking bucket. Guarantee you that.
The dog is a bucket?
100%. Watch. Mark my words.
Tail up to get your, you lift up his tail to get your popcorn.
Mark
out.
my words. There's gonna be people eating popcorn out of fucking Crypto's ass in the movie theater. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
You squeeze the bottom of it and it comes out.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed. That's why you use the bottom half as a drink. There's your straw right there. You know what I'm saying? Don't even need a straw.
You usually have to pay for that type of action. That's crazy.
It's a pink straw?
It's
craziness. It's craziness.
Cryptate is crazy.
We're all over the We're so evil. We are very evil tonight. Okay, Nova will
Cryptate? Cryptate?
Cryptate is fucking crazy.
We might as well call the dog that, to be completely honest with you.
I mean, pretty much.
That dog, officially flag in the sands, named Cryptate. That's
Cryptate.
it.
No,
where's
but
Fatal J? We gotta tell him.
We need the dog to make Superman likable.
Yep. Same
And
with
relevant.
You don't need a dog to make Superman likable. What are we talking about?
That's what James Gunn said.
That's what he needed.
Same with same with Lobo's French bulldog. It's gonna be great.
Cool.
What now?
Cool.
Lobo's gonna get a French bulldog.
Stop it.
Yeah, I swear. That's what I heard.
That's one
Lobo's
for you.
getting a French
Stop it.
bulldog, bro. I'm telling you.
Stop it.
It's gonna be great.
Nah, it's gonna be a fucking.
Gonna ride right on top, right on the front part of the motorcycle. It's gonna be great.
No, he'll have a Shih Tzu.
In a basket.
He'll have a Shih Tzu with a bow in its hair.
Nah, he'll get a teacup Yorkie with a bow in his hair.
Crazy work.
God. All right, Nova will reportedly have a major role in the MCU, the next saga, similar to Loki.
I know
role
Chase
in the
is happy about
multiverse saga.
I know Chase is happy about this. Nova has a major role in the MCU's next saga. Come on, son. Come on, man. Let's go.
Similar to Loki. It's similar to Loki.
Yeah, I don't understand that part of it.
He's gonna be like the god of stories, but in space.
That's a big
I'm like,
role.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So first of all, listen, Nova's one of my low-key favorite. Like I was on the Nova thing for a minute when they first came out. This fucking Marvel's problem is they're just throwing mad shit randomly at people. You're not giving people a chance to fucking digest this shit, bro. Let people like it. Give them an animation. Give them something on Disney Plus for people to see and like the character. Stop throwing shit just here. You're killing yourself.
It's crazy.
This is bullshit.
Bro.
I want to see him.
I mean, Nova could be really cool. Nova's a really dope character. It's just I worry that not a lot of people know about Nova, that it's going to be like it depends on how they do it. I would like to see a special presentation first.
First it's Nova, then they're going to bring Quasar.
And they said Annihilus is going to be a thing already. So
sure.
Yep.
That's a whole storyline.
What was the team they were talking about with Gladiator and Ronin and not was it Hyperion? All those guys. What the hell's the name of that team they were going to do a movie on?
Oh, God,
Starjammers?
I know what you're talking about.
No, hold on. I'm gonna look it up because there was a whole team and it sounded really cool.
Was not going to be the one that I think I know what you're talking about. It's the one where they
had X Factor.
No,
can't remember their names.
You said X Factor?
Yes.
No, it's not X Factor.
It's a space team, man.
Is it? It's not the Squadron
X-Factor,
Supreme, right?
No, it's not Squadron Supreme.
No, it's like-
Annihilators, Dark Avengers, Galactic Council. I'm looking at all the teams they were on because I'm trying to figure out what the hell the name of the damn freaking.
Who, the Nova Corps team?
No, it was like
Guard, Marvel
it
Zombies.
was like the Raiders.
I'll get it at some point. I don't want to hold this up. I'll get it. I'll find it.
All right.
Oh, it is the Annihilators. That's what it is.
The Annihilators.
Yep. So and Nova formed as a strike force. Nova, Star-Lord, Beta Ray Bill, Silver Surfer. Like that's a cool freaking team.
Too much power in that team.
If they bring in Beta Ray Bill after all this fucking time, I'll literally throw shit at people. I'm not joking.
No, he comes in after Thor dies.
Great. That's exactly what we need to do, right? That's exactly. I'll fucking. I swear to God.
That's what happens.
I swear to God, bro.
That's what's going to happen. And then Thor will be reborn as a new actor.
Oh, great! It's gonna
probably
be
Roman Reigns.
It's gonna be fucking Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns.
It's Roman Reigns. Oh shit! Well, if we get, bro, are we gonna get? Is Marvel gonna do the fucking the Henry Cavill fucking what's his name? What's new Superman's name? Are they gonna do that with
Ultraman?
Thor? No, are they gonna
Ultraman?
fucking no? I'm talking about. Are they gonna do? So it went from Henry Cavill to what's this dude's name? Cord Sweat. Now we're gonna get Thor from Temu as well. Yeah, we're gonna get Thor from Temu. It's gonna be bootleg fucking Chris Hemsworth. Probably get his fucking brother who's like half the size of him or some shit.
Liam
to play Thor. Yeah.
No, it's gonna be Ryan Gosling, bro.
Well, listen, I don't know who's playing all those people, but I do know who's playing Vega in the next Street Fighter movie. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Torian Green Reloaded.
I didn't expect you to have that kind of introduction.
How we doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. I'm glad that, to be up here tonight. I had reached out there and I had asked him. I said, "Did y'all talk about The Last of Us yet?" A piece of me wanted to hear him say no, and I was so glad that he said, "No, we haven't talked about." I was like, "Okay, I want in on this one because I got some stuff I gotta say." And usually, I'm the optimistic person, but I do have some critiques that I gotta make about this finale.
All right.
We'll go through some news and we'll get to it in a few minutes.
What the fuck?
We got a comment from Instagram from the bald and the bearded. Only John C. Reilly plays Nova.
Wow,
that'd be hilarious.
Because he was in Guardians
of the Galaxy.
Right?
He's in Guardians, yeah. Yeah, he was in Guardians.
That's actually
that would actually be hilarious.
I don't know why. I don't know why I just thought about Step Brothers, and I watched that movie a couple weeks ago for the first time in a while, and I could not stop laughing. That movie,
shake your base, baby.
Don't forget bolts and holes at the Catalina wine mixer.
I'm gonna put my nutsack on your drum set.
I know you touched it because the left stick has a chip in it.
Yeah, that movie is hilarious. It will forever. If anybody tells me that movie's not funny, then I don't know.
They lack a sense of humor.
Like, it's crazy.
Don't talk to my girlfriend.
Oh yeah, I forgot. She is one, right? She's one of them.
She just hates Will Ferrell. I can't stand it.
In fairness, though, I get criticized because I hate Will Ferrell and Elf all the time.
I love Elf.
What the fuck is your problem?
Elf is fucking terrible.
What?
No, bro.
Elf is terrible.
What? No Buddy's the best.
That is fucking true, sir.
I don't care. Elf is awful. I'll die on this.
All right, you know what? My girlfriend gets an ass after that.
That's terrible, dude.
I hate Elf. That movie is awful, dude.
They're horrible.
I've tried, and it's not. I tried watching that movie 3 separate occasions. Did nothing for me. Absolutely fucking nothing.
But wait a minute. Wow. So wait a minute. Did you like Will Ferrell in Barbie?
I didn't even see that.
I like Will Ferrell in a lot of stupid shit he does, to be honest with you. I do. I like him in a lot of stupid shit he does. But that
you like him in the Lego movie? Did you like him in the Lego movie?
The Lego movie.
See?
Aaron, drink.
No. No, I'm not drinking for that. Elf is awful.
Oh god. All right.
He's a hothead. He told you to drink. You gotta drink, bro.
Fuck off.
I don't make the rules, man.
Atuma and Namora will both be in Avengers Doomsday.
I'm sorry, did you say Atuma?
Yeah.
Say what now?
Yeah.
Atuma.
Yeah.
Is it Atuma?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Not Street Fighter.
Is going to be in Avengers Doomsday?
Yeah.
How the hell is that going to work?
They're going to die really quickly.
That sounds right.
All right. Solo Leveling wins Anime of the Year 2025 Crunchyroll Anime Awards.
And
I'll allow it.
Shocker.
And it should have.
I'll allow it. Next season in 3 years.
Oh, wait.
Doesn't include the pushback.
Henry Cavill live action Voltron movie may not have a theatrical release.
I don't think it needs to.
Yeah.
I really don't think it needs to. I'm good. Thank you, sir.
Is Sydney Sweeney still in this movie? Because I would love that.
I don't know, but it's still gonna freaking bust. Oh god.
I don't know, but Sydney Sweeney came out with a soap.
She sure did. I bought a whole pallet.
Babe, you've been in the shower for 45 minutes. Mind your business.
Have you ever seen Sydney Sweeney's?
Oh god.
That means this movie's gonna suck, by the way.
It's gonna absolutely suck.
This movie's gonna suck, and it has nothing to do with Henry Cavill. It just means.
And here's the thing. If this movie was gonna be good, we would have heard a whole lot more about this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
there'd been a lot more said about this. There would have been some set shots somewhere. Somebody would have leaked a picture of something.
Wait, I think DZ. I think we did get a leaked picture of it, but it was
we did. That was a lie. That was a lie picture. First of all.
Oh, that was a fake. It was a fake.
It's Henry Cavill. If you're not reporting on the work that he's doing, then it's trash, and you don't care. Nobody cares about this. You could have just left Voltron as a cartoon right where it belonged.
Dude, aside from like Mission Impossible though, where he played the villain in that one, like what has he been in lately? Like I feel like aside from like his cameo in Deadpool and Wolverine,
no, he was in the Ungentlemanly Warfare movie.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he was.
Was that any good?
And I enjoyed that movie.
Oh, you did?
I enjoyed that movie.
I'm like concerned because I haven't like seen him in like a very memorable role in a while.
Well, he's busy, bro.
With
This,
what?
kid?
Building
Warhammer.
computers?
I was ready to say that.
Now?
I think he had a kid. Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah.
The kid at Warhammer, bro. You know how much fucking
And
time?
Warhammer, that shit time
Dude,
consuming,
all right,
bro.
but where's any of the Warhammer talk?
Don't.
It's
That's the
personal.
best part about it. Leave it alone. You don't have to know about everything.
Yeah, wait
Listen,
until.
No.
I
I'm
need
not
to
talking
know
about. I'm not
everything
talking
about
about
it,
the
but,
show
like-
or the movie. I'm talking about he's building shit in his house, like he's painting figures and shit. He got things to do. Leave him alone, bro.
You got a baby and shit.
Wait until we hear that the
Gotta
Warhammer
teach that kid
movie-
about Warhammer.
Wait until tomorrow, like something comes out about Warhammer. Like, that's,
Wait
like,
until the
huge.
Warhammer movie is straight to fucking Amazon Prime.
God.
I mean, under the one's paying for it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I'm
There you
paying
go.
for Prime, so
Okay, so I don't know if this is real.
It's
Shaq
not.
has
If you
become
think-
the third CEO of DC Studios alongside James Gunn and Peter Safran.
I mean, there's just no
Here
way.
comes
I mean,
Steel
first
2.
of all, I want Steel 2.
I have a question. Would that really surprise you? Like I'm not even trying to talk shit. Shaq literally invests in like fucking everything. So would it surprise me if he had a piece in DC?
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Wouldn't
at all.
fucking surprise me in this. This dude is like he owns like 30 fucking 40 different businesses. He's like a partner in or some shit like that.
Smart.
Yeah, he has a cameo. He has a cameo. He has a cameo in the new Superman movie.
He's trying to get to that billionaire status. That's what that is.
He says
100%.
he says there's a black
Yeah,
Superman out there somewhere.
There's a black
That's his line.
You're wrong for that. You're wrong for that. You're wrong for that.
I mean,
Oh fuck! I think Shaq is the kaiju in the movie though.
Shaq is the kaiju is
What?
fucking insane. That's insane.
Oh god! All right, Mark Ruffalo is confirmed to reprise his role as the Hulk in the Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Which Hulk?
Wait. Oh. He's gonna
That
be
would
Mama
Dominican
Wanna Hulk. Yeah.
He's gonna be your favorite Hulk.
Goddamn right.
Here's the
Think
thing,
about.
right?
You ever think
No,
about this?
Wait. Here's the thing, right? So Hulk hasn't been confirmed for Doomsday, right? And neither has Tom Holland technically.
Right.
If we don't get Savage Hulk, what are we doing?
Well, okay. Do you want to know my problem with this? I literally don't trust Marvel with anything Hulk right now. Nothing. Like abso-fucking-lutely nothing. You could tell me this is going to be a Savage Hulk, and I'm not going to believe it until I see it for my fucking self.
Yeah.
Because the every version that I've gotten of Hulk since Infinity War, when he turned to bitch Hulk and was hiding, has been fucking garbage. So I literally don't care. That's where I'm at this point.
It's absolute fucking facts. Like, I don't know why we are not investing in this character when this character is probably the most relevant to audiences. We just keep getting bullshit. Like, the fact that you're ready to put the Hulk in other fucking movies, but you won't give the Hulk a fucking movie is fucking bullshit, Kevin. It's bullshit.
I don't think they know how to handle Hulk's power level. I don't think they know how to do it.
Sure they do. He wins. Fuck out.
That's the problem. Is it's almost
What
like
we
the
talking
end. It's almost like the one above all or the one below. Was he the one below? It's
The
almost
one
like
above all.
it's almost like what do you do after World War Hulk? There's really nothing you could do because he's supposed to like end a lot of stupid shit with World War Hulk. Am I wrong?
Well, okay.
He would never.
I mean, listen, the Russos did a lot of great things,
Of
but
course not.
the one thing they did wrong was the Hulk. They should never
No.
have been able.
Marvel's two biggest fumbles have been the Hulk and Thor. Completely fumbled both of
Well,
them.
I'm just
The two-
talking specifically the Russos. The
two
Russos
strongest
are the
Avengers.
reason we're here with the Hulk.
Yeah.
100%. Look at Red Hulk, dude. Like, listen, as
blame them
light-
for the fucking Russo. I like the Hulk,
But
I'm sorry.
they weren't okay. Let me put it to you this way. I think I get where you're going with this. They weren't wrong for how they handled Hulk in Infinity War. That's fine.
And
If you wanted to have no and regular Avengers.
I know where you're going. I like
if
it.
you wanted to have Thanos beat his ass and him go into hiding, that's fine. I get that. You know why? Perfectly fine. After that, everything you've done with him has not made a lot of fucking sense.
Well,
Nothing. Literally nothing. You let him snap at Endgame and you let his arm fucking disintegrate or whatever, and then he fucking had it in a sling. Okay, cool. That's the one decent thing he's done. Outside of that, he's been She-Hulk's mentor. He's been drinking on the fucking beach. He has a son who he just found out about when he was
the worst hairline of all time.
With the worst hairline of all time. Like everything that you've done with him to this point hasn't made sense since then. Like it makes sense from a Hulk storyline, but the way you've written it has been fucking bad. It's been really bad. So
let them, you know what? Let them take this movie and make it a Hulk redemption movie. I'd be so fine with that. I don't even care.
Bro, if this is Savage Hulk, Leo, you can tell me if I'm lying. If
What
this
up, brother
is
man? How we doing?
What up, brother man?
Bro,
if this is Savage Hulk, and Chase, you could probably speak on this too. He should probably whoop Spider-Man's ass. Am I wrong for saying that?
Well, Spider-Man, the Hulk doesn't actually fucking beat Spider-Man because
it's not beat, like literally. It's that he should whoop his ass in this movie. I mean, it doesn't beat him. He should whoop his ass.
Not really, because technically the Hulk can't catch Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Spider-Man tends to try to lead the Hulk away from people. He can't actually catch Spider-Man. But again, what's the point in putting him in this fucking movie when you where he's supposed to go and break shit and kick ass, we won't put him in there. Or we make him a fucking pussy. But where he can go and he shouldn't be in there, well, let's make him savage in that fucking movie.
Listen, let them second act fight and then have to team up to fight something else in the third act.
One other thing that I'm having an issue with when it comes to the Spider-Man movies, I can't remember if they did it for Far From Home or maybe they did. You know what they did is that they're constantly having this version of Spider-Man have a crutch. He had one in Homecoming with Iron Man. He had it in Far From Home with Nick Fury and Maria Hill, and he had it in No Way Home with bringing back Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. So now they're about to do it again in Doctor Strange, and now they're about to do it again with the Hulk. I just want him to have a movie where his character is not lenient on these other characters, where he's just doing something, fighting a battle on his own.
I agree.
Let it just come down to him and just the threat or whatever it is that he's dealing with.
And this is why I'm sorry. I hate when they do these movies of Spider-Man that are based on Peter Parker, because you keep letting you, just like you said, he always has these fucking crutches. Oh, I can't let Aunt May down. Oh, fucking Mary Jane. Fuck these people. Let the Spider-Man get to his business.
The problem is that's his story.
Man, fuck that. We know the story. I want to see it.
Man, fuck them comics.
I don't want to see his ass go to college. I don't want to see him go to college. I don't want to see that shit, bro.
That's kind of the thing, though, right? Is that I know that in the comics and in the cartoon series, Spider-Man has had run-ins with the Hulk. And it has happened. Like there's nothing. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying I'm afraid for what they're gonna do with it from a Hulk perspective. I'm not afraid what they're gonna do with it.
If a Savage Hulk gets gets his hands on Peter Parker ain't fucking no more.
Puny Spider.
We already know what he does. He fucking leads the Hulk away from civilization, from population. And
then the problem is that's when fucking Hulk could grab his ass, because he can't swing off of nothing.
Whoa,
and he can use his Spidey sense. He can use his Spidey sense for whatever, but then he'll fucking clap and then he's done.
No Diddy. No
Diddy. Yeah,
no Diddy, no baby oil.
Okay, so I want to throw this out there since I put these two slides side by side, since it's about Brand New Day. Do you guys think that there's potential here that, because obviously, in case we all haven't heard, I know Chase sent it again in our group chat, but the Sony versus on hold or dead in terms of like the Spider-Man stuff right now. So based on everything that we've heard about Spider-Man Brand New Day, so like a version of Savage Hulk being in there has now been leaked. We've heard about the slide on the right. Tarantula is now apparently in appearance. Scorpion is rumored to be back. Tombstone's rumored to be in the movie. Mr. Negative is rumored to be in the movie. I've heard Boomerang. Like, do you think that Marvel potentially pivoted to say, hey, we'll do our own version of a Sinister Six since you guys can't seem to fucking do it, or like a 5, whatever.
I don't think this is Marvel doing this last movie unless they're joining for the Savage. Yes, that'll be with them. But if they're doing these other characters, That's why Sony's is throwing them back in there. That way they can keep the copyright.
So,
all those characters have been in MCU projects, if I'm not mistaken. Well, Scorpion. Where was Scorpion? Scorpion was in
the first one.
Yeah,
he was in the first movie.
He was in
what first movie?
What first movie? It wasn't in
Scorpion? No.
It wasn't in the Marvel.
No, it wasn't.
The guy that's supposed to be Scorpion, he ends up in jail with Michael Keaton.
He's in jail with Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Remember?
Oh, okay. Well, it wasn't really Scorpion. I didn't see no damn suit.
Shocker was in Homecoming.
Shocker was in it.
Shocker was in it.
Shocker was in it. Yeah.
So here's the thing, right? So Sony wants the whole multiverse thing because they saw what No Way Home did, and they want that money. Marvel wants to do more of a street level thing because they want to get back to the roots of actual Spider-Man. So like, where is this movie ending up? And let me tell you this too, we're getting Venom. Like, we need the black suit before Secret Wars. We need the black suit before Secret Wars. It's happening.
That doesn't mean you're getting Venom.
I don't know.
This movie is street level. He has no more tech. He has no more help. It's him on his own, all by himself.
How's he getting the black suit?
By
That's the big question.
All day long.
Abel, I have a question for you. Did you watch Venom: The Last Dance yet?
Huh? Yeah, it was miserably bad.
Did you? What happened in the post?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
You know how no. You know how there's just a piece of the symbiote floating around out there somewhere.
It just travels everywhere.
It just travels wherever the fuck it wants to go.
Wherever it fucking wants.
That's how it ends up with. That's how it ends up with fucking. That's how it ends up.
That movie was white dog shit.
Now Mordo's gonna pop back in and be like, just kidding, I'm not in the army, and take it back. And then put it back on our version of Spider-Man.
He's gonna some bitch's Venom suit right onto
bitches come and take the symbiote and put it back where it belongs, so we get it for Secret Wars. That's exactly what the fuck.
Oh God, guys, is Marvel cooked? Chat.
We will not see a live action Venom and Spider-Man again until Sony gets some type of shit straight. We'll get that about the same time we'll get the third installment of the Spider-Verse movies, which is fucking halfway to never.
Hold on.
Halfway to fucking never.
Do you think we're going to get Miles Morales before we get Venom again?
Yup.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yup.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You will not
Gotta
see
be a
Venom
black
again.
Spider-Man out
Guys,
there somewhere.
After The Last Dance, you're not seeing Venom again on screen for at least another 10 fucking
Guys, we got to get the black suit on Spider-Man before Secret Wars.
I just told you there's a piece of symbiote out there. Watch. I guarantee you that piece of symbiote comes back to our universe. I'll guarantee it. Guaranteed, bro. That you're not seeing Venom again. I promise you. Tom Hardy's not reprising that role. Sony's not letting Marvel borrow him for a fucking movie. It's not happening. It's not gonna.
Venom is gonna be played by Brock Lesnar.
Does anyone know Hulk to Rip Tiger scene? Oh God!
Actually, I would love to see Venom F5 Spider-Man. I'm not gonna fucking.
That'd be funny.
I would love to see that. That would be incredible.
Does anyone know this scene from the comics? Hulk to Rip Tiger scene. Is that a thing?
Hulk to Rip Tiger. What?
Does Hulk kill Tiger at some point in the comics?
Tigra from the Thundercats?
What?
No, Tigra. Isn't there another there's a Marvel character called Tigra.
Only Tigra.
This Tigra. This Chitara. Chitara in the Thundercats.
No. It is Tygra Tigra.
Tigra.
I believe it is.
So you don't know who Tigra is from the Thundercats?
No, I know that, but I'm saying there's a Tiger in Marvel.
No. Leo seemed stumped. What's going on, son?
Wait, Tiger? Oh. That must have. I had a brain fart. My fault.
My man was a deep thought. He was like, "No, you're thinking about Chitara."
I was about to say
you're thinking about Chitara. Stop it. It's a cartoon, bro. Let it go.
Okay, so
don't you read that day.
Okay, Chitara alone.
There is a Tigra, and she actually looks like fucking Chitara.
Yeah, 100%. There is a Tiger character in Marvel.
There is a character named Tigra. She actually looks like fucking.
Oh, that's why it's Tigress, a Tigress looking character that gets ripped by Hulk in front of his son. There you go. That's out the comics.
Shit.
I don't think that's the real Hulk.
Tina Miller joins Marvel Vision series as Jocasta.
Who?
I heard about that. I think I heard about that yesterday.
Yeah, Jocasta.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
Do we have a slide for that?
Nope. I'll find it real quick.
Fake news. Move on.
Fake news.
EA cancels Black Panther game and closes cliffhanger.
Tracy told me about that yesterday.
Cliffhanger Studios.
Nothing shocking there.
Nothing at all.
Games getting canceled left and right. Studios.
And they closed the studio too.
Yep, studios closing left and right. Forget it, man. Gaming is
told
in
them
a
to
weird
make
spot right
Who
now.
told them to make a game with a black hero in it? What? Shut them down.
All right. Avengers Doomsday.
This man
Doomsday
isn't
news.
black.
Yeah, exactly.
Many heroes will fall, and this time there won't be a snap to bring them back.
Speaking of Snap to bring them back, did anyone? I'm sure you have this in the news, but I think it's a good segue. Did you happen to see what Chris Hemsworth posted today?
Sure did.
Oh yeah, his farewell.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people are taking this out of context, though. I do believe that he just posted it because I think it was the 10-year anniversary.
15. I think it's 15-year anniversary.
It was
of Thor.
15-year anniversary of that.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Of
sure.
Thor coming out. So
I'll
I
find
really
out
do
right now.
think he was just doing it to like say thank you, but a lot of people are taking it as oh, he must be done filming Doomsday. He's gonna die now. I don't think he's dead yet.
Oh, Deadpool dies. Thor cries for it.
The first Thor movie came out in May 2011, but is that the first time we saw Thor?
Yeah.
In the MCU?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All you
So
saw was the hammer in
May
post-credit
2011.
Iron Man.
So he's been playing Thor for 14 years now.
Damn.
Yeah.
Years. It's a long ass time to be playing fucking Thor, bro.
He only got one good movie to show for it. God damn.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, him and
One
Infinity
good
War
movie
was
and one
incredible.
great scene. That was a scene. That's
No.
not a movie. He
Yeah.
had a scene.
One good movie and the best entrance into the MCU
The
ever.
best.
Don't at me.
The best.
Fuck no. Oh hell no.
Leo?
No. I'm
We're
sorry.
not-
I'm
we're
sorry.
not
Listen,
doing
it's
We're
it's
not
really
doing
close.
this.
It's really close to Captain Marvel just like flying through a ship, bro. Like she went through a whole ship, bro.
Yeah.
The whole ship.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on, son. Come on, son.
oh,
Nah.
Come on. That was very impressive.
Nah,
It is very impressive.
The best scene is when all the girls are together
if
and
you,
they'll say, "We got this."
Well, where do you place it as far as the scene where Wanda's starting to rip Thanos apart?
if
she's
you
starting to
all, if you
Wait.
all dare,
This is true. This is true.
You
This is
all
absolutely
dare.
true.
ever
Or-
bring supercuts into this discussion again, I will freak the fuck out on everyone. Don't.
What
you
about
ever
what about a
do
Nissan
that again.
Altima?
No, the best fucking entrance in Marvel. The best entrance in Marvel ever is on your left. That's it.
No, it was
Love it.
good.
Love
It was
Not-
good, but I
no,
wouldn't say best.
And
No
what?
fucking way. When that fucking
Give me Thanos! Fuck out of here,
Dude,
that axe,
You should have went for the head. That's
That's
the
not
fucking
half the
fucking
battlefield.
around.
What are you talking
bro.
about?
bro. I'm sorry. Wait.
Wakanda, bitch.
Wait.
Crossbone's entrance might be better.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Wait. Are we really gonna debate this right now?
Yes.
Close, bro.
Steve Rogers was on the ropes. Black Panther was on the ropes. Hulk in Hulkbuster armor was on the ropes until that fucking axe
It
dropped
was
from
Bruce,
the sky
Bruce Banner.
and
It was
saved
Bruce Banner.
everyone's
Yeah,
ass.
that was
That
Bruce
axe dropped from the sky and everybody fucking was saved because
No,
Wanda decided
no.
to finally show up and didn't save everybody herself. That's a fucking, by the way,
He
that's a
took
plot
the
hole.
he took out
That's a
half the
plot hole, by the
battlefield
way,
when he showed
because Wanda could have just came in and been like poof and everybody would have went away, but that's besides the point. They waited to do it because it was Thor. But that's a
One
whole
of the
plot armor.
also one of the better scenes. Like, listen, most of the good stuff, or a lot of the good stuff in Infinity War happened when they were in Wakanda. So, like the part where they finally run, and you got Cap and Black Panther literally booking it,
Yeah, that was
across
cool.
that field, and how they just leaped
Which is
out.
which is an absolute lie. Ain't no way in the world no white boy keeping up with him. Ain't happening. It ain't happening.
God damn it!
I don't care what nobody said. That was camera tricks.
God damn it.
Camera tricks.
It didn't
Smart
need
Hulk
the
entrance better.
costume.
Smart Hulk at the diner is better.
No,
Oh man, that's not the real Hulk, bro. Trust me.
never.
That boy Bruce Banner just manifested that look.
You know what's
The
the
real
better
Hulk
scene?
is
You know what's the better
the real Hulk
scene?
is so
when
happy.
when he calls Hulkbuster in. That's a good.
That's a dope scene. That's a dope scene. Black Panther coming back. I am not dead.
I am not dead.
As you can see,
As you can see, I am not dead.
not dead.
M'Baku coming into the throne room. You bald-headed demon.
It's facts. Nothing beats that Thor entrance. Sorry, never will. That's the Thor fan. That's the Thor fan in me.
Man, Captain America.
That
Captain America
was
getting the fucking Mjolnir. That's a fucking
Nah, that was pretty good, but I don't think it was as good as that entrance. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm right. He's right. That shit was fire.
That entrance was fucking tough.
That shit was fire, bro.
on your left. That's what fucking she was.
That's just a bunch of circles in the air, bro. That wasn't as impactful, man.
Listen, that shit came in at the right moment. Like everybody was like, "Yo, somebody got to kick his ass." Everybody was just
supposed to.
The entire theater, you could feel the emotion change as soon as they heard it. Like everybody's emotions just changed. And when people started seeing all of, oh shit, like listen, nothing fucks with that. I'm sorry, nothing.
Okay.
On your left, shit.
What?
Nah, son. I'm sorry. The Bifrost burned into the ground of Wakanda, son. Yeah. Like it was burnt there. Like and you knew what happened there, son.
He didn't even really jump. He just like flew and just said.
Yeah, he just came down with it. Just brought the pain. I think that was kind of dope, bro.
I thought Hulk popping open the Hulk armor and being like, "Ha! You guys are so screwed now." That shit is fucking hilarious.
That's exactly how the whole theater felt.
It's fucking hilarious. Yeah, that's how I felt.
Still
I was
fucking lost.
Oh, everybody fucked.
Also when Wanda came down and used her powers to pull that shit, both two shits back, and it
why was she up there that whole time?
Okay, it was like she was up there the whole time. Like, why was she down here with us?
Wait, let's get into a real fight here. What's the best fight in the MCU?
Ooh, best pound for
just
pound
a fight
scene? Fight scene?
I'll start. This is just me, like off the top of my head. Civil War, Iron Man. Winter Soldier,
Iron Man, Bucky.
America.
No. Yes, I like that. I love that fight.
That's a good.
I love that fight.
I'm gonna start there. I'm just starting there.
I love that fight.
That fight when they're going back and forth throwing the shield at each other. I'm sorry, that was like
that was dope.
That was top notch.
Whooping Tony ass.
That was top notch.
I guess another one also from Civil War. Everybody versus Bucky. When he got out after it was like everybody versus Bucky. Like it was like nobody was staying with him until T'Challa came, and he was the only one that could go toe to toe with him. And that was
and then they started running after him in the tunnel. That was cool.
Yeah,
that's one of those. Yeah. Civil War when all four of them, when everybody's lined up, we're gonna keep running at him. We ain't stopping. That was a fight scene.
Damn.
The airport scene.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I would say for shock effect, when Thanos did fight Hulk in the beginning of Infinity War, you were just like, oh.
That wasn't even a fight.
I know, it wasn't even a fight. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
When Ebony Moss said, let him have his fun, I'm like, what are we doing?
I mean, there's a list here. We could talk about them if you
want. Bring up the list. I would love to see the list.
Quick diversion.
I don't want to bring it up because they might copyright us.
Okay. Well, let's.
But I can name them if you guys want.
Yeah,
me to.
yeah. Let's name them. Let's. Guys, we'll get to the comments after. We're to name some fights and we'll see what you got.
I'll go with. So there's 11 fights here. I'll put them in order. Or 10. I'm sorry. There's 10 fights. So we were just mentioning the Battle of Wakanda. Literally, I'm not joking. The Battle of Wakanda when Thor popped up. That's what they say is one of them. That's the 10th one. Doctor Strange versus Thanos in Infinity War.
Yep,
that was a pretty tough fight scene. That's a pretty tough fight scene.
Yeah, we saw some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Deadpool versus the TVA in Deadpool and Wolverine with the adamantium skeleton.
I mean, it
was entertaining.
I was
entertained.
And then they used Bye 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 with NSYNC to go along with him.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking funny.
It was funny.
It was funny.
Guardians of the Galaxy hallway fight scene in Guardians 3.
That was good.
That's a tough hallway fight scene.
That was good.
That's where we started seeing the hallway fight.
I gotta watch it again, to be honest.
And it was like all one shot too. Like it was all one track shot.
The first time we got the hallway scene is with Black Widow.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying the first. It's where it's the one that I remember the most because I remembered that like there was a little bit of everybody. There was like Star-Lord was upside down with the guns and like there was a lot going on.
I gotta rewatch that movie, man. I gotta rewatch it.
Very underrated in my opinion because this movie comes up twice on this list. Captain America's elevator fight scene in Winter Soldier.
Oh,
the elevator scene.
Banger.
Yeah.
The elevator fight scene is a fucking.
That was like him
banger.
and like 7 people, bro. Like that's not a lot.
Dude,
that was really good.
They hooked him to the fucking elevator by his arm with the thing.
With the magnet,
But dude, that's what made Endgame's scene more impactful too. Is that the way he played that scene instead of like fighting it? It showed his experience. Like that's what was cool. It does play. Okay, I get it.
The next one is also Captain America and the Winter Soldier. So it's Bucky, Natasha,
street.
and Captain America versus the Winter Soldier on the street. That's a tough fight scene too.
Yeah. Really good hand to hand. Really good hand to hand.
That's one of the best hand to hand combat scenes.
When the fact that Sebastian Stan practiced that knife technique, how he was tossing it up and going like this with the knife and everything like that,
that was
some
amazing. Cool hand to hand.
The next one is the MCU clash in Civil War where it was Iron Man's team versus Steve's team.
Yeah,
at the
airport.
The airport fight scene. That's tough.
The ruse.
My name is. I don't think we've properly met. I'm Clint. I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care. I literally don't care. That was fucking dying.
That was good.
Spider-Man battle multiverse villains on the Statue of Liberty. Spider-Man No Way Home.
That whole last scene was wild.
It was kind of cool.
It was good to see.
It was the
it was fan service. It was definitely fan service.
But it's a CGI whole. It's a whole CGI thing. It's a CGI.
But I will say though, him fighting Green Goblin on the shield, like at the end, like he went in. That was tough.
Yeah. He was prepared to take him out. Like he was going to take that glider and smash.
Toby wouldn't
right
let him
him.
go. Toby, shout out to Toby, man.
Number two on this list: Iron Man versus Captain America versus Bucky.
Yeah.
Dude, that's my
Civil
fight,
War.
man. That's
a great
is just
scene.
Epic. That fight is completely epic. I'm watching that tonight.
And then the fight. They actually had number one. Listen, I might argue this too. When Thor, Iron Man, and Captain America stood up against Thanos in Endgame, the first fight scene, that fight scene is fucking tough. Like Thanos whooped their asses, bro. Like all of them, he literally whooped them, bro.
But dude, they were doing cool shit. Like he was doing the thunder into Iron Man, making the beam.
Thor did
and
the power up with the beam. Oh, bro, that shit is.
And then him picking up Mjolnir. It's true.
Yeah, it's a tough fight.
The Age of Ultron scene was good.
Actually, that last scene was really good.
And they didn't have nothing from Black Panther, like the fucking. That's also a CGI scene.
To be fair, though, the last Killmonger fight was not good. I enjoyed the Killmonger fight more when he threw Black Panther off the waterfall than I did the last fight.
Yeah, I can see that.
It was just you could tell the CGI just wasn't. It wasn't
the CGI wasn't there. For me, that's the only thing that I had to complain about.
Even though this fight right here was mainly pure magic, and it was like no way he was going to win because it was very one sided. Wanda versus everybody at the
at Tajma, whatever.
Kamatage. Yeah, like she was straight bodying them left and right to the point where Doctor Strange and Wong was basically like, "Hey, everybody get back, get back."
As fuck.
It was the way she came through that smoke. And she's just like lit up in red, like she was on a mission, and she all she had to do was tell one person to run, and he ran and bumped into everybody else. I said that's a wrap after that. She got him.
You know what fight scene 2, and like I didn't like Iron Man 2, right? Like the Whiplash itself fight, I didn't like at the end, but the lead up right before the Whiplash fight when him and Rhodey are fighting like the drones. And the way that fight kind of turned out, and like he does the freaking the turn and chops everything off. I like that.
Yeah. Fuck, we forgot a fight too. Incredible Hulk versus Thor.
From
Ragnarok. That's a good fucking fight scene.
I wanted more. I actually wanted more. I wanted more of that fight.
Yeah, so did I, dude. I felt like we got jipped out of that fight.
Here's another one. Hulk versus Iron Man in the Hulkbuster suit.
Yeah,
that was a good fucking fight.
What about then if we're talking about Hulk versus Abomination?
Oh, wait.
Oh, dude, the gloves
stuff. That fight
gloves. That was dope.
It was. Since that video game, dude, everybody wanted to see that shit, bro.
Hold on.
I
let's
was
see.
telling.
Go ahead.
Good. I was telling somebody yesterday on another live I was on. Don't you miss when like comic book movies came out back in the day, and they would have the video game that came out with the movie, like the Spider-Man movies came out with the Spider-Man game and all of that. I wish they went. I wish. Could you imagine what an in-game video game would have looked like?
Like Marvel Rivals.
How many characters you could have played with at one time, especially for that big battle? Like that would have been crazy.
I'll tell you, that's literally Marvel Rivals. That is literally what Marvel Rivals is all fucking about right now.
Ultron fight scene on the subway.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's get into some of these. So Ultron fight scene in the subway.
Okay.
Rick Flag in the elevator. Star-Lord versus Ego. I'm trying to remember that one.
That was a solid.
no.
Fight. It was a solid enough fight scene. It was okay for what it was.
How about this one's interesting? Spider-Man versus Green Goblin round 1 from like Spider-Man 1.
From Spider-Man 1.
Ooh.
It's a good fight scene.
When they when they were at the fair in the city, right?
But that doesn't count as MC.
Right, yeah.
Exactly.
But I will say though, I like the last fight better when Spider-Man went super dark and started like webbing them and like slingshotting them out the ground. Like that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Strange versus Thanos, Hulkbuster versus Hulk, like you were saying, like that was a good fight.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go
Yep.
to sleep.
Black Panther fighting Avengers in Civil War. What else we got here? Hela's army after awakening his power was also good. Thor fighting Hela's army. Oh yeah, when he jumped from the building and they were fighting on the Rainbow Bridge or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna throw a fight scene that nobody's gonna talk about out there. I'm just gonna say because I really enjoyed it. I only know because I watched this movie multiple times. The final Shang-Chi fight scene with his dad.
Oh, dude, is that what? Wait, someone said something about the rings.
That's a solid fucking. That's a solid fight, bro. That's a solid. I mean, it's CGI like crazy.
Well, let me also even though, and I'm only saying this because this was my favorite character in the movie, was when Makari was fighting Icarus in the Eternal. Anytime she was on screen and doing her thing, that was my favorite. She was the highlight
best
of the
speedster
movie
in any movie.
Exactly.
You can't
they
tell me
did
shit.
amazing with the speedster.
I need them. Like I want to see the Eternals back just for her. Just for her.
Right. Like she was the best character in my opinion in the whole movie.
Yeah, she was great.
God. Doctor Strange versus Dormammu is hilarious.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain. He beat him with annoyance. He literally beat him by being annoying. Doctor Strange turned into a 10-year-old child for like 10 minutes.
He was like, "No, let me go."
So Jose was talking about in No Way Home when he first turned Goblin again. They were fighting in the apartment building. That was pretty tough
when
too.
May dies.
That was
when they
May
killed
dies.
off
When May dies. Yeah.
They were literally going through the ceilings and the walls.
crime.
That was nice when he knocked him through that ceiling. I felt it's like a chill went through my body. A chill went through my body. I was like, he knocked him hard through that ceiling.
Yep.
I was like, that's crazy.
You know,
How could you kill that fine ass May though?
Marvel knew what they were doing there. They were like, we really want you to hate Green Goblin. We're gonna have him kill off hot Aunt May.
You can't kill hot Aunt May.
He did.
He did.
That woman's almost 60, bro.
Beautiful.
And
no, that's what I'm saying. It's incredible.
I dare you to say something.
Did y'all?
I was saying only good things.
Did y'all see her? Did y'all see her?
She needs to make a soap.
Did y'all? Ever heard of Old Bay? You call it Old Bay.
Oh shit!
Old Bay spelled B-A-E.
you got me, motherfucker.
Right? Oh, good one.
Bastard. I would buy that soap in bulk.
Dude, her and Salma Hayek, man.
Oh, don't talk about my Selma.
Don't
Don't talk about that.
She's a
fine
moral
wine,
character
boy.
too, man. Come on.
That's fine wine, boy.
Isn't she?
Did y'all see
almost
her?
60? She's also almost 60, right? Selma?
Yeah, she is.
58 or something like
Did,
that.
did y'all see her when she was in that movie, My Cousin Vinny?
Yeah, I did. Her biological clock was ticking like this.
Yeah, shit.
It's a trick question.
Keanu Reeves is not so happy with the script for Constantine 2.
Yo, can I just tell you, I must have watched this movie at least 3 or 4 times since it came back to Netflix. I love this movie.
Do I have to rewatch
Yo, Yes, you do.
I haven't
Yeah,
seen it
of
since it
course you
came
do.
out originally. I saw it
Dude,
when it came out the first
what
time.
a banger of a movie.
You know, when I first put it back on, I totally forgot Shia LaBeouf was in this joint.
Dude, say.
I totally forgot he was in this.
Two rats in a yard.
Oh my guy!
The first Constantine movie came out in 2005. Wow, that
Yes,
came
it
out a
did.
long time ago.
20
Damn right it
The movie
was.
came out 20 years
fact.
ago.
Fun fact: that's when I graduated high school. When did everyone else graduate high school here? Did anyone graduate
Oh,
high
Shut it
school?
up!
2 years,
Shut
2
it
years
up!
later.
Shut it up!
Well, you see, I was a freshman or a sophomore.
Oh shit!
First of all, stop assuming everybody graduated high school. Just chill the fuck out. All right, go ahead.
Chill the fuck out.
Chill the fuck out.
Don't have a fucking 19 in front of me.
had children. I had children already.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, that's right. I
Yeah.
graduated in 07. So yeah, this movie I was a sophomore or a junior.
Mother of God.
Jun-
Yeah, you would have been.
Junior.
You would have been a
Junior.
sophomore, I believe.
Junior.
Junior.
We were juniors.
Yeah.
I literally
See,
haven't seen that movie
I am-
since it came out. I haven't seen it since it came out. Dead ass.
I
You need to
am,
watch it. It's dope.
One time.
I'm long in the tooth, guys.
You know,
I tried to tell you.
Fantastic Four has a runtime of 2 hours and 10 minutes.
That should be good enough
That-
time.
that's a standard. That's a standard Marvel time. You know, runtime.
Council is fucking crazy, Polar. I will not accept
Council.
these.
It's funny.
Wait.
No,
First of all, say it right. It's the Council of Unks.
The Council of
it's
No.
funny. No, it's
Yo.
funny.
One
Say that.
polar.
Wait,
Yo,
it's funny
no,
Paula
wait.
said
That's
that,
a
though.
nope. That's a fucking T-shirt. I to trademark
a
it
t-shirt.
now.
The Council of Unks is a
Trademark
thing.
it right now. The Council of Unks. That's
It's
what
crazy. You.
I want an AI image.
He is sending a note.
immediately.
He's sending a note to marketing right now. Art department is getting.
I want.
They're waking up right now. They're getting back to work.
It's
I
interesting
want
that Paula
a
put
comic
that.
cover and a T-shirt.
Yo, I ain't
immediately.
see one Council of Unks shirt. Not one.
Yep.
It's
They-
funny that Paula
I don't know.
actually put that because somebody actually on social media actually did a breakdown of the ages from YN all the way to what's the one past Unk is one. It's another one past it, and they did like an age breakdown. Aaron, Aaron, me, you, and Abel are officially in the Unk status, and I think
I knew
that
it.
falls between like 35 to like 42 or
All
somewhere.
right,
around there.
I am Unk
Anything
status. Let's go.
above anything above that is like it's another
OG?
one, but I forgot.
It's OG.
I think it might be OG.
It's
Yeah.
OG, and then,
Give-
and then
put some respect on my name, son.
it's OG and then elders.
Guys,
Dude,
do you-
Council of
guys,
Unks is hysterical.
Do you guys want me to get? Do you want me to know? You want to know how I feel old? I'm going to share something personal with you guys. This is a safe space. This is a safe space, correct?
Sure it is.
Sure it is. It's not on the internet or anything. Okay. I went to the barber this past weekend, right? Obviously, listen, everybody knows I'm bald. I just wear a hat, blah, 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 this, that, and the other thing, right? So I go and I don't know why. Don't ask me why, but since I've moved, I really haven't found time to like really look at myself every day and give myself a proper like, hey, you're looking a little on the older side these days, right? So I go to the barber shop. I yelled at Rachel. I just want to let you know. I told her, I was like, I need you to start communicating this stuff with me better. But I went to go get my beard shaved because I had an event this past weekend. Obviously, Abel knows my brother and sister-in-law's baby shower.
Ah,
And-
shout out Kyle and Nay. What a good team.
And I look in the mirror and bro, do you see how my beard shaved right now? You see how I have no sideburns here? You see how I shave short like this? All this is fucking gray. All of it.
That's because you're yelling. That's you yell too much, bro. You yell too much.
All of
Bring
it
it on
is gray.
yourself, son.
I looked at Rachel
bring
and
it
I
on
said, you
yourself.
need to start telling me that this is gray so I can do something about it. What the fuck
So
is
just-
going
Yo,
on?
we don't
just so
justice
I'm
man
clear.
over here. The
Just so
Council
I'm
of
clear.
Unks, we do not fucking come. We do not
Just so I'm clear, did you blame Rachel for not telling you about your grades? That's what you did?
I just said, yo, full disclosure, just tell me I'm looking fucking old. I either got to just ferment it or I got to fucking shave it. What are we doing?
No
I'm
just men over
36,
here,
brother.
brother.
I'm
Yeah, I hate
36,
to
brother.
tell you, but they like it like that.
Bro, I'm
They do.
36. I'm 36, and there's a baby on the way. At this fucking rate, I'll be fully gray by next year. Fully
What are you
fucking
doing?
gray.
It's gonna happen regardless.
Wait a
bro.
minute. Hold on. Wait
Yeah,
a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. You are too young to have a midlife crisis. Like you sound like you going through it over there.
We'll buy a Porsche.
When
We'll buy a Corvette.
Bro,
Good.
First of all,
When I
Aaron's
looked
been
in the
having a
mirror, I had
midlife
a
crisis
moment.
for 13 years. Let's just be real honest.
True. The second I turned 25, I was having a midlife crisis immediately. No, bro, I looked in the mirror and I was like, holy fuck, that's gray. Like, that's really gray. I was like upset. I was like,
turn
damn.
into a silver.
Okay,
fox.
I'll ask you. You know what? Since we on the topic of age,
Very good question. Why is Aaron?
Because you don't tell me the truth, woman.
well,
this doesn't sound like good strategy, Aaron.
What is this? Your second crash out on the live?
No.
Trying to get hurt.
The first one was Sony, and now this. But nah, I got a question though. Since we on the topic of age, has anybody ever told any of you at this current age that you are now that you look younger than you are? If
All
they
the
were
time.
never able to figure out your age.
All the time.
I've got.
I know for me. I know for me.
No one thinks I'm 38.
I stay away from people.
Yeah.
I sure do.
I'll take that as people think you're old.
Especially when I cut the beard down and I'm just doing a line. Like I've been places where people tried to card me at first, and then they took another look.
Fuck, I'm gonna fuck. Polar. I promise you, bro.
Is it on site?
Don't ever pop up at like an event because I'll literally fucking fist fight you. I'm not kidding. I'll fucking fight you. We're gonna see if Unk can still fucking throw hands when I see him.
Is it bad? Is it bad that I went out to eat and I got a senior discount?
Oh, no shot.
No, you're lying. You're lying.
I didn't even care. I didn't even care because it was like it was a lot of food.
Take it as a
I didn't even
discount.
care. I just walked away like, screw it.
Nah.
If I shave and adjust for a minute, yeah, I can look young. But
Guys,
I could. Yeah, I could too.
do you know how old I'm gonna be when this baby graduates high school?
I'm gonna go ahead and
Not
say
as-
that
not as old as me when mine
of the 6
graduates.
people here don't care.
Dust.
Stop.
I'll be in a wheelchair, man.
Stop. They're gonna be at the graduation like your grandpa here.
nah, you're gonna be professor. No, we're gonna be Professor Accident, bro. You really got the head. You really got the bald head. You got the professor.
hold on.
Jose said 50.
Older.
They're gonna be like, is that your grandpa with the Fat Thor shirt on?
Yeah, that's me.
Also Bantorian.
Rachel wrote that
Wow.
yesterday when I had put in there, and I had wrote in Spanish. I forgot what I said. I used Google Translate. I did, and then basically said that I was here, and I said, "Hola, Rachel," and she said,
The crazy part is Rachel didn't know what it meant.
Crazy.
Well, look at this with DZ. You say you gonna be in a wheelchair when your child graduates. You gonna be you might be live streaming that thing from Shady Pines.
I don't know.
That's okay, bro. Because he gonna be playing linebacker. He gonna be taking care of you. That's how it goes. At this rate.
Back, son.
I've seen that baby. He's playing linebacker somewhere.
As a Dallas Cowboy, goddammit. As a Dallas Cowboy.
I've seen him. That baby definitely playing linebacker, not for the Cowboys.
Not for the Cowboys. Never ever.
Cowboys. God,
Never ever.
Yeehaw, motherfucker.
All right. You know what? As soon as he get this walking thing down, Cowboys jersey through the mud on the jersey. He gonna learn right.
By the way, super excited the Eagles are playing the Cowboys game 1 when they raise the flags. When they raise the Super Bowl flags. Very excited about that. We should hang out for that.
That's disrespectful. That's very disrespectful.
Are they playing in Philly? They're playing in Philly?
Oh yeah, they are.
And how are the Jets doing?
Disrespectful. I don't even care.
No, by the
I literally don't even care. I don't know that team anymore.
way, like side note, even though it's a different New York team, can we talk about how the Giants have the best quarterback room of all time? Of all time. Jameis Winston, like I think Westbrook's in there. Not Russell. Russell, whatever the fuck his name is with Sierra.
Russell Westbrook. He don't play football no more.
No.
He play football now.
Russell Wilson. Sorry, W. Whatever. And then you got Vito. You got Mr.
Vito.
This guy over here.
Did you see the Giants? Speaking of it, this is so out of left field. You see the Giants? So the Giants drafted a quarterback this year, Jackson Dart, obviously.
Yeah,
Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart sounds like a pretty Caucasian name, doesn't it? He got caught dropping an N-bomb.
No, did he? When?
I swear to God.
When?
I swear to God, bro. I'll send you the video. He got caught. He got caught in 4K. I was like, oh damn,
dude.
Damn, not in 4K.
Oh damn.
And while we're still on the subject, is it like I don't know what it is, but I feel like every New York team, no matter what sport it is, has some of the craziest fans. The Knicks, the Mets, don't
bring up the
Yankees.
The Yankees are crazy.
And then we want to talk about, and we want to talk
easy about.
I ain't gonna be easy. No, I ain't gonna be easy at all. I tell
when you
people
want
all
to
the
talk
time.
about, when you talk about,
I tell them all the time. All the time.
Listen, I'm a Yankee fan, and like they're a little crazy.
Although
Juan Soto got everything he deserved when he came to Yankee Stadium. That's all I'm gonna say.
The Rangers, the Islanders. I feel like every New York team has some crazy fans.
Yo, listen to me.
We do.
Listen to me.
Especially in New York.
Pacers, you still got to live in Indiana. Kick rocks.
No,
By the way, just an update.
Still got to live in Indiana. Kick rocks with open-toed shoes.
68-52 Knicks. Just throwing it out there.
Stop. Just stop.
Hey, you don't say that.
It was something. Wait a minute. It was something that Aaron had wrote on his Instagram. You know how you, like on a little thing before you DM somebody and it has a little caption written up above the picture. It was something he said about the Knicks. I forgot what it was. I
said the Knicks are ass.
Damn right they are.
The reason why I laughed at it so hard is because I can literally hear it in your voice. So when I saw it, I just heard it in my voice and I just started laughing out of nowhere. It's like crazy. I was like, I can hear him saying that.
I literally, bro, we got to game 3 and I literally pulled a fucking Rob Schneider. I was like, oh, we suck again.
We suck again.
All right. Hasbro is coming out with their last line of toys. So I suggest the one really collectible toy is the Thanos and Psylocke toy, the combination. So they're doing back the combination toys. There's an
What's the name of the company? Hasbro.
Yeah. So they're coming out with an exclusive only for Target, and it's a Psylocke toy. So if you guys see it at Target, pick it up.
So what you're saying is
I think I have a picture of it.
Is it Marvel Legends? God damn it, those look cool.
Is it this one?
Yep.
Is it?
Yep.
Yo, can I ask a question? When did Psylocke become like a thing? I see her a lot lately. Is she like
she's always been a thing.
Coming back to popular? Bro, I never heard of her before Marvel Rivals. Never heard of this guy.
Really?
Wait,
you never heard of Psylocke before Marvel Rivals?
You didn't see that shitty X-Men movie, or you didn't see X-Men
Betsy
97?
Fucking Braddock, son.
I've never heard of Psylocke. Well, that's not true. I've heard of Psylocke, but not the popularity she is now. Like at least recently,
son.
I've heard the name a lot more.
She was
not like a mainstream.
She was in X-Men 97 too.
Yeah,
yo, listen,
she was.
You could say whatever you want about X-Men Apocalypse, but Olivia Munn did that suit right.
Did it right.
So you said that's the last line of Hasbro toys ever that they're doing for Hasbro?
No, this is the last team up they're doing.
Okay.
So those team ups are very, very fucking rare. So that's why I'm saying pick up, especially the Psylocke one is going to be the rare one that's going to be. So
by the way, I meant to bring this up before, but we got completely freaking sidetracked.
Looks lovely.
Oh,
sorry, go ahead.
Nice.
That was her.
This was the connect. So apparently, this is what's her name? Vision Quest.
Ultron.
It's a connection to Ultron. Apparently, what's her name? Leo, you said it before. Something.
Shit.
Jocasta?
Jocasta, yes.
Jocasta? She's apparently like a link to Ultron or something for Vision Quest or something like that. This is the character.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool for concept.
Yeah.
She kind of looks like Syl from Species.
Yes.
She really does. Like if you look up Syl from Species, like in the face.
Interesting.
Oh, man. Yep.
I just hope doesn't look like Silver Surfer. Okay, so
it's going to.
Wow.
You know you looking forward to Balashaw or Shala Ball. I said Balashaw.
All right. David Cornsett put on 40 pounds of muscle to play Superman, but meanwhile
he still can't fit in his dumb.
Where?
He still can't fit in his dumbass
suit.
I'm sorry.
Guys, you're blaming him for the suit. That's the suit. That's the
he
suit.
Still can't fit in that dumbass suit.
It's the suit, bro.
That's the suit, bro.
I blame the fucking tailor. That's who I blame.
Sure.
He got to bring it to the dry cleaners, get taken in a little.
Exactly.
You want to know what's so crazy though? Because when I was looking like stuff up, people had a problem, and I know why they had a problem with it. People had an issue with the Hawk Girl costume. and how that looked.
Yeah.
And I know why they did
No.
because they wanted the traditional Hulk. It doesn't look bad.
I know what the problem is. I know what the problem is. The Taylor's a Snyder cultist. That's what it is. He was like, "There's no way you're gonna look better than freaking Cavill. This won't fit."
Man, Hawkgirl is.
Which I was ready to say that. Aaron, because Chase, you said I know you have a gripe with that, and we're gonna talk about that.
Hawkgirl,
but your girl ain't going nowhere because you get to see her again in a couple of months when she plays Hawkgirl.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's all I have for the news. Aaron, you got any other slides in there?
Aaron, don't forget the video that I had sent you. Was it last week?
I have to go back and look. I'll pull it up.
Because I thought that was so creative.
Oh, you're talking about the
girl with the prom dress.
Yes. Hang on, I'll pull it up in just a second. Just want to double check my slides really quick. Let's see here. Avengers we did that. Let's see here. Oh, this was one. Bryan Cranston in Conversations to play Professor X.
I just don't know how that's gonna work.
That's just no. It's just fucking.
He gonna be selling meth on the side, bro.
On one hand,
that's how they gonna control their powers, son.
On one hand, I have Malcolm in the Middle, and on the other hand, I have Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad?
How do I? I'm the one that knocks. What? What are we talking about?
Just no.
I just don't know how I feel about that.
See what else we had here.
Peter
David. Yeah.
Oh, Peter David. Right.
Rest in peace.
That's crazy. Let's see here. What else we got? Aang, Voltron, Keanu Reeves. Oh, that's for the Last of Us talk. I think that was everything I had. Let me just double check to make sure the other one was the Spider-Man stuff. I want to bring up. Torian sent me a.
I thought this was just so creative, and when I saw it, Aaron was the first person I had to send it to because I know he likes, with anime and stuff like that.
Pulling up right now. So Torian, if you want to intro it real quick before I bring it up, you can.
All right,
I know that you know the person, so.
Well, I don't know the person. I actually just came across it on my Instagram story. So basically, as everyone knows it's past that now because everyone's starting to graduate high school and everything like that. But right before that is prom. So everybody's showing off their prom stuff. This girl created a Naruto prom dress.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, you're about to get corrected on how you said that name.
I don't watch anime. I watch.
Hold up.
Like that.
It's Naruto. Excuse.
Thank you. Prom dress.
It's all right. You tell all your friends, man.
You know what though? I'm not gonna lie. That dress is fire.
It's pretty sick.
That's really, really.
And when I saw that, and like I said, even though I don't watch anime like that, I knew y'all would like it when I saw it because I like the creativity because because you can tell this was definitely custom made. Like this 100%. Was not.
I would have liked it better if it was like Sasuke, but I mean it's cool. It's cool.
No, somebody said what they should do is get a video of her doing the run.
That's true.
Flying out the back. But yeah, I just wanted to
that's pretty dope.
That's
like that.
That's really fucking dope.
By the way, drink Torian because you got the name wrong from Rachel. So.
That's crazy.
What I love is
that's blurred on a whole new level. I love it.
They professionally fucking drew the character back there. Like sometimes when these homemade things come out, it looks a little off, but somebody did they due diligence.
It work. They put some work on it. I like it. That's dope.
That's dope. Shout out to you. Hope you had a great time at the prom.
That's cool. Can I talk about how I hate proms as a DJ because they're the worst thing to DJ on this planet?
Yeah, I was going to
ask. I have a prom coming up in the middle of June, and I'm dreading it more than any party this year.
What's cool?
Play Bad Bunny.
No, it's not even play Bad Bunny. It's play all the ratchet shit that I can't find a clean version of. That's what it is. It's the worst.
I think I remember you saying this a while ago, saying that doing proms was one of the worst times to DJ opposed to doing weddings.
Dude, if you play the wrong song that they all don't want to hear, they stop, they turn around and look at you and are just like, "What the fuck, bro?" And I'm just
who the fuck is the unk?
Literally. Dude, I remember trying to get through a party, and I forgot what ludicrous song I played, but I'm like, okay, let me just transition this to this song so I can get to another bullshit song they want to hear, and that whole party stopped. I'm like, damn, dude, it was 20 seconds. It was 20 seconds. I know you guys have no idea who Ludacris is, but like, just let me get through it.
Todd Smith, another Marvel DC comic artist, also recently passed. I didn't hear about that one, to be honest with you. Damn.
Didn't hear about that one either.
Bro, listen, man. I'm gonna start going down a list of artists and their ages, because Lord knows
we gotta go find them quick.
Losing them left and right and whatnot.
And it's like you don't realize, like, when people are passing away like that, and you be seeing when they're born, it's like, wow, some of them are actually pretty young, you know. But you know, it's interesting, like when you grow up looking at these individuals or listening to them do voiceover work, and it's like, wow, you feel like a lot of them are going to live forever until you realize that's not the case. Like reality really kicks in then.
But we never really consider age and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Especially in this industry, and most of us. We see an artist or a celebrity, and when we don't see them for 5 years, we don't think that they age, because we're still thinking of them in the time we originally saw them, and we haven't realized that these guys are 60s and 70s, and you know what I mean. But yeah, it's like you literally got to go down the list to see, like, and you hate to be like that, but it's like, yo, who be dying soon? Like, I need to get his comics ASAP and whatnot.
Damn, I gotta get Frank Miller. I gotta get because Claremont. I'm gonna have to get on that long ass line, bro.
Yeah, bro. Listen,
how many more comments Claremont got?
Claremont, that's gonna be one. Shit.
Oh, also one thing I wanted to mention too is that they dropped a teaser poster for season 2 of Gen V. I think yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it's coming out later this year.
Good.
Oh, it is coming out later this year.
I did really like that show. Tragedy, what happened to the freaking the guy?
Who played Andre? He almost died in a motorcycle accident.
Terrible.
So crazy. The Last of Us season finale.
The Last of Us season finale.
Is it time?
The Last of Us season 2, episode 7, the finale. Drink.
Let's talk about it.
I'm gonna need a drink to get through this.
You might need.
I'm gonna need another one. So do we want to do non-spoilers first, or are we just gonna go straight in? Let's just go straight in.
I said let's go straight.
It's Thursday. If you haven't seen this show yet,
for those of you who either haven't played the game or haven't watched the last episode, we're gonna get into spoilers. We're gonna go into it very fast because we got some opinions. Where does someone want to start? First of all,
I love this show.
This fucking season blows.
First of all, the cliffhanger is exactly where I knew it was gonna be, and I'm sure everyone else did.
So did I.
And I can't wait to play as Abby in season 3. Yay.
And you know what? This is why I'm actually glad that I watched Aaron do the gameplay, because then now I had something to compare it to. Because I don't think if I wouldn't have watched the gameplay, I would have been really completely thrown off. So I can make the comparisons between the two. Like, for instance, how in the game, Abby gets introduced way earlier. Not so much introduced earlier, but I mean, as far as what we're about to get with her with season 3 happens early on, opposed to much later on in its reverse, because with Joel, instead of him dying early on in the season, he dies later on in the game. So they kind of reversed both of them for that scenario. And also I found out that the scene where Ellie is going to the aquarium on the boat, that was going to be in the game, but they cut it from the game, but then they put it into the show.
Ellie, I'm sorry, but Ellie needs to die.
Not before her and Abby have the fight that I know that they're going to have.
I'm also gonna say it like
Abby
this.
needs to put 2 in her right then and there at the fucking library.
As much as I really like Bella,
what fight? Tickle fight. The fuck? Like,
tickle fight.
The fuck are we fighting? Then these two don't even fucking fight. They're not believable.
As much as I like Bella Ramsey, the girl that's playing Abby should have been Ellie. The girl that's playing Abby should have been Ellie, and then like,
why did that throw everybody? Because I was just like, what?
Am I wrong? I really feel like the girl that's playing Abby should have been Ellie.
Maybe an adult version of Ellie.
No, dude, they could have kid her down more, like 100%.
She could have played the kid. She's small enough.
A tall ass fucking kid.
Yeah, bro. We like
Or go ahead.
They'd be like,
Or-
at least 30. What the fuck?
Or they could have written Ellie to not be a fucking pussy.
Well, I mean, technically,
I'm sorry. I'm not. I have no fucking issue with Bella Ramsey. I think she is a fantastic actress. I hate the people writing this show with a passion. I hate them because Ellie is not believable in half the scenes they write her in. The scene where she kills the girl in the fucking in the underneath part of the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
That's Ellie. Then you bounce back to when Abby. Well, I'm gonna jump around. We're gonna jump to this episode when Abby has her at fucking gunpoint and she has Tommy on the ground getting ready to shoot him and fucking First off, I told y'all Jesse was fucking dead. Did I not? His ass was capped. Immediately.
We're gonna get to that in a fucking minute.
Okay. Anyway, we'll get back to that in a second. This no version of Ellie from the fucking game is like, no, don't show me, no. That never fucking happens. That's not a thing. That's not how she acts at any point in time. Like, I'm sorry, it's not fucking believable. Like, they keep going back and forth with make her a badass for 10 seconds. They make her not believable in the next 10 fucking minutes. I can't get over the fact that whoever's writing the show this way is doing these things. It aggravates me because I'm like, yo, and I don't even mean to sound like, oh my God, you're being a hater of the fucking show. Like, bro, you can't go from 1 second bashing some girl's brains in underneath the fucking hospital, and then the next minute you're like crying and whining about some stupid shit. Like, that's not Ellie in the game. Ellie in the game is a badass the entire time.
Do you think did they do a better job writing her in the first season?
A way better job. They actually didn't. I'm not even gonna lie. They did a half better job this season because the Ellie that we saw, when she's being I don't know what, like, she does like cringy dad jokes and like teenage humor. That's Ellie from the game too. That's her. But like at the end of the day, it's not the whiny crybaby about certain things. That's the shit that bothers me. Like, they've had her be this person that she's not. Like, that's what really annoys me is that listen, you're never going to get a one-to-one to the game, right? There's always creative direction. And I get that to a T. But at the same point in time, I'm just like, bro, you could have written Bella like, there's time people clip it, and I hate to say it, but people clip it. There's times when like Bella Ramsey's character looks like really, really genuinely scared of like things she shouldn't be scared of, or she makes jump scare faces at things where you're like, well, why is that her reaction? Because it's never a reaction from the game. They just did some shit in the show that I'm like, bro, I just don't get. Like, I understand where you're going, but I don't like it necessarily.
And even the part where she meets up when she's looking for Abby when she gets to the aquarium. Well, I will say this, and this is the one smart thing that they actually had her do, because if they didn't have her do this, I would have been kind of taken out from her even with holding the gun. The part where she goes inside the aquarium and she takes the bullets out and she cleans and she wipes them, because naturally the gun would jam, even though with it being wet. So I'm glad they had her do that. That was actually realistic. But the part that got me was when she saw Owen and Mel talking, which I do remember seeing in the gameplay. And she like telling them, you know, like asking them where's Abby, and she says, you know, give me the map point where it's at, and you come over and do the same thing, and if it doesn't match up, then I'm gonna take you out. But when Owen went and got the gun to shoot her, why did Ellie kind of like flinch when she instead of her going like this, she said like that, like she just like back, like she never knew how to shoot a gun before. So that kind of like caught me out of it too. When that happened, I'm like, all that training you had, and you look like you was scared to pull that trigger.
Ellie from the game is just more ruthless. That's what it is. She's more ruthless than she's being portrayed in the show. That's what bothers me. Because again, I will keep reiterating. Sorry, Chase, I may cut you off. I'll let you go in a second. The part that makes me mad at the end of the day, and I know DZ agrees with me on this, it's still a revenge mission. It's still a revenge mission. You're trying to get justice for somebody killing your father figure. And half the time, she does not come off like that's what she's doing. She comes off like she's out here on a joyride with her girlfriend, having a good fucking time. Like, and it's not how the fuck the story should be. It bothers me because I'm like, yo, just make her seem like she's out here doing something to get revenge for Joel. I don't believe that's what she's doing right now.
Yeah,
Like,
this season has been so inconsistent, especially since they killed Joel, that it's crazy. I was happy in the beginning when you see Ellie's growth. So at this point, she's taking down 300-pound grown men to the ground, and she has this whole thing, and now you further infuriated because Joel gets killed. Granted, okay, fine. She finds love with Dina and all of that, but she has this in her. So there's growth here. Her aggression's growing. The fact that she goes looking for Abby and going to the city and the whole nine. So she has to grow aggressively along with this. And they keep going back and forth from the aggressive Ellie to the, I'm scared of everything Ellie. And it doesn't make sense. It doesn't fit the timeline. You know what I'm saying? It does not fit. This young girl has been through a lot. She's lost a father figure. They just rekindled a broken relationship. She should be absolutely maniacal. And this is why I didn't like the Dina character with all of that, because it literally becomes a crutch that Dina should die. Because she should. Because that
was never going to happen, though.
That would further add fuel to Ellie's growth in the series. You know what I'm saying? You're losing half the audience because you're losing what made people watch it in the first place. Mm-hmm. You want to get rid of Joel, I didn't agree with, but fine, do that. But you now can't make the whole goddamn thing complacent. It's like the whole time I'm just like, what the fuck am I watching?
So they were all, listen, what did I say before this show came out? I said within the first 2 episodes, Joel's gone. I said it. Yeah. And I agree with the whole, I can't believe Neil Druckmann is as involved as he is. And to get the writing that we're getting for Ellie. Because it's wild. Because, like, I thought one of the better scenes of this episode specifically was when her and Jesse were on top of the building doing that whole scene where they were talking about, I voted no, all that stuff. Like, Ellie seemed strong in that scene. But then, like, you go to another scene, and like you said, inconsistency, she's just weak. She's, like, not the strong Ellie that we know from the game. It's weird. Like, I don't know why they went so back and forth. I don't necessarily understand that.
They had to give her a human side because of the baby thing that she killed.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Dina should die. That's why Dina should die.
So I was actually gonna say, to be honest with you, the whole Owen and Mel scene, I didn't hate that because I actually thought
it was pretty from the game.
But no, it was different from the game.
But not incredibly. Like, point at the map, I shoot you, I accidentally kill the pregnant chick.
Yeah, but she never gets asked to take the baby out.
Yeah, that's
the
part
difference.
Yeah,
that's the
right.
difference.
Yeah.
Because again, here's the thing though, right? This is where I'm gonna sit here and tell you guys, I don't hate that because, again, to Chase's point, it's humanizing her to the Dina situation, because it's from, now Dina's pregnant, so it's the sense of I have to go back and protect her, like the same way that this person should have been protected from my accidentally shooting her and the bullet going through and hitting her in the throat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's supposed to be like, oh my God, I couldn't save the baby, so now what happens if something happens to Dina? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that aspect. I don't even hate that. That's not bad. It's really not. I actually thought that was fine. It was a clean fucking shot, in my opinion. For somebody holding a gun, shaking like this, going backwards, it's a pretty goddamn clean shot. But either way, like, that scene doesn't bother me. I don't know. But
you know what? You know what does bother me though? So the you wasted it scene at the end where Jesse does get shot and her and Abby are talking. I just don't believe either one of them in that scene. Like, I don't.
Well, first of all, can we just talk about the fact that Jesse is supposed to be trained.
But that is how he goes out in the game, though. That's exactly how he goes out.
It's the exact death from the game.
Jesse's supposed to be trained.
Right. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
He fucking hears shots in the other fucking room.
Yeah,
He doesn't check shit.
It's the same thing in the game, though. I don't know. I don't know why.
No, but I said that playing the game, so I'm like, yo, these dudes are so careful around every corner. All of a sudden, you hear a shot, and you're bolted through the fucking door like you're not gonna get fucking capped, bro. Like,
and just like he might as well have just went and just digested her fucking gun because he really like walked through the door and caught the bullet.
But he did.
He really did.
Literally right in the cheek, like right there.
I can imagine what the people. I can imagine what the people that haven't watched this game watching that scene must have thought. They must have been in complete and utter shock.
I was just like, why the fuck would you just run through the door without checking? Like this just didn't make any sense to me. Like I get they were trying to move this along and get rid of him, but from me, I didn't play the game. I didn't know this was coming. I know you're supposed to die. I hear the shots going in the other room. I expect them to run to the door, but you haven't even assessed what's going on in the other room.
Take a look first, man. Just look.
He just runs through the door. Like this is something I would expect Ellie to do. I wouldn't.
You know what it is? You know what it is? You know what I think? What it was, and I don't know why I didn't think it. I think someone else mentioned it too. I think they did that because even though they heard that gunshot, they probably thought maybe some clickers got in. I think that was the thing. They thought maybe a clicker found where they were at, and that's what that's why they ran to that. They ran like that and didn't think. Naturally, they wouldn't think that it was going to be Abby there. They wouldn't have thought that would have been her.
I was gonna say you also have to remember at that point, Jesse and Ellie are both like, oh, I have to go protect Dina in case something's wrong. That's where their mind goes immediately. I have to go protect the pregnant chick. Got to go do it right now. You know what I'm saying?
At the point that shots goes off, if it's clickers, Dina's already gone. Sorry,
done.
She's done.
Dunzo.
And you will be seeing her, and Chasey, you will be seeing her in season 3. I just like throwing that at you.
Listen, if by that same token, you go through the door and you end up in the mouth of a clicker and whatnot. Like, I'm gonna write the show, man.
Oh, Leo, I feel like Leo hasn't said. Leo, I feel like you haven't said anything. Do you have something you could? I was gonna say I don't want to like impede on all the time here.
Let's see. Ellie needs to die.
See, it ain't just
he said Ellie needs to die, not Dina. He said Ellie. Mm-hmm.
I thought I had her in the damn forest scene. I was like,
that's straight from the game too.
She's not gonna die.
I know she's not gonna die, but I just want her to die. Okay.
So does that mean we're going to get that? So that means next season we're going to get that chase scene through the theater.
But we're gonna for a couple of episodes we're gonna be from Abby's point of view. I guarantee it. They're gonna do that.
I think most of the next season is Abby's point of view.
It's going to be her. Yeah,
if not the whole thing, it might be the whole fucking thing.
And people are gonna be really confused and be like, "What the hell is this?"
I mean, I'm curious as to when are they going to start? When do you think they'll start showing her point of view, though?
Right,
probably immediately. Probably
no. But I mean, like from like what point in the time?
From when she
decides to kill.
From when she
stabs him.
Yeah,
when she leaves to stab.
I think they should show her. They should show us him beating the shit out of her. That's what I would like to see.
I mean, mate, you
tenderizing that motherfucker. Just tenderizing him.
You know what else I will say? So these are the things that I'm not going to say it pissed me off because I understood why they didn't do it, but I need to see it in the next season. So when Ellie was on, when Jesse came to save Ellie the first time, you heard on the radio, "Oh, sniper, shots fired," and it was obviously
for Tommy,
right? But we didn't get to see any of Tommy fighting, which is what I vouched for this entire season. My thoughts are in the Abby season next season.
That's what we're going to see. Yeah.
You're going to see Tommy taking out multiple of Abby's friends in that fucking season. You're just going to see them getting shot.
A cool part of the game,
bro. He's going to take out like 2 or 3 of Abby's friends.
Because in the game, you're playing as Abby while that's happening. So that would make sense.
There's a literal scene where you're trying to duck sniper fire from Tommy in a tower, like he's up on a bridge, and he's trying
I saw that part that you want to see so bad when they was going to the door and her boy was talking to her, pop right through the face. Like I was like, whoa.
You actually know what did make me mad about this episode? You remember they were looking at the buildings that had the scaffolding attaching the buildings? Mm-hmm. I would have loved to, like, that was one of the cooler parts in the game where you had to like go across those buildings. Like I would love to see like a part of a scene where like they had to navigate that a little bit. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But like that was like a really cool part of the game.
Yeah, they're gonna do. You're gonna see they're gonna do some different things. What I also will say is that last scene, no mention or viewing of Lev is kind of a wild card to me because I don't know why
That's the kid, right?
in it. It's the kid who Abby's protecting in the game.
It's gonna be a season 3 thing.
He's in the final scene that we saw that he's behind her with an arrow on Tommy.
Oh, was he? I didn't even notice that. Oh shit!
In the game, he's behind Abby, like with an arrow pointed at Tommy. Yeah. So, like, my thing is, there's potential for them to say he's hidden because he could have an arrow pointed at Dina somewhere in the background of the show.
Right.
They could say, "Oh, he's sitting there," and then he finds out Dina's pregnant and doesn't.
Or he's just off camera with the arrow pointed.
He's off camera. Yeah, you can't see. They could hide him, but Lev is such a crucial part of the second game. That
especially with Abby,
you can't exclude him. He needs to be involved in the show. So like my thought immediately went to there. But I expect season 3. Honestly, I fully expect Dina's friends being killed off by Tommy, a couple of them. I fully expect maybe one more scene that we didn't see of that. Also, what's his name was such a focal point of this season. I feel like he's going to be directly involved in the third season. The dude who was Isaac. Isaac is going to be involved in the third season.
Isaac will be a big thing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a big part of the third season. Like, all that being said, though, listen, I'm disappointed. Like, it just didn't.
It wasn't
do it
season
me,
1. It
wasn't
season
season
2.
1. You know what? I just realized season 2 of The Last of Us suffered from the same thing that season 2 of House of the Dragon did. Where you know how like season 1 of House of the Dragon, for those who watched it, it was like it was up. It was like constantly going up. Same thing with season 1 of Last of Us, it was always going up. Season 2 of House of the Dragon kind of did that thing where it was like up here, down, and it just kept going down because they're building up to season 3, which is the war. Mm-hmm. And I feel like The Last of Us season 2 did the same exact thing. So going into season 3, I expect them to, take a lesson from what they lacked in season 2, learn from that, do what they did with season 1, but maintain whatever it is you're doing for season 2. That way you can get it to go back up to where you once were. Because a lot of people had a lot of issues with this season throughout. There were moments where there were some good moments. I think no one's going to complain that the episode 2 was probably one of the best episodes. Because of how everything went down was episode 2. I think episode 6 was like the flashback was also a good one, even though it was like a mellow type of episode. But when you can only pinpoint just those 2 out of 7 episodes, opposed to season 1 where almost every episode was so good, then that's
not enough infected. By the way, not enough.
Oh yeah, the past couple weeks, not enough. No way. What I also will say, a couple things that I fully expected if they don't, they can redeem the show a little bit by doing the following in season 3, like I just said. Tommy and Abby's friends, the Rat King, if they decided to do something with the Rat King in some way, shape, or form, could be fucking killer on screen. Don't know if they'll do it. Don't know if they have the balls, but it would be dope if they did.
But is it Abby the one who
Abby fights the Rat King? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Abby and the Rat King. I think that they have to find a way to make so like the worst parts of Abby that we've seen so far is her literally shooting Jesse in the face, which at that point I was kind of like, you ran, like Chase said, you ran through the door. You kind of deserved
that whole last scene. I just didn't believe. I didn't believe her as Abby, and I didn't believe her as Ellie.
And then like the only thing that really has made her seem like she's evil. I'm gonna put that in quotes, evil, because she's just getting revenge for her dad at the end of the day. But like, it was her stabbing Pedro Pascal's Joel in the neck with the fucking golf club. And that's the only part of her that you've seen that's been like, oh, I don't like this character. Outside of this, you have an antagonist who you're kind of like, I kind of see her fucking point. Joel shot her fucking dad.
Yeah.
Like
Abby was a menace in the game. She was a menace.
She makes sense.
She's an asshole in the game, actually. And like the Abby Owen thing that happens in the game, if that happens in the show, that's a whole different fucking dynamic in and of itself. Because Abby does some things. Yeah, Abby does some things in the game that you're like, oh, okay, I didn't know we were doing this. But like, let's
hope that they actually do go that route, and hopefully they actually are listening to the critiques of the fans and actually don't take that so much to heart, but just like I said, just like take it as a lesson and say, just go back to that, like, because like you said, that it can be redeemed, and I truly believe that it can. Like, and like I said, based off of the gameplay that I saw you do, and even some that outside of that, I want to see them really go all the way. Like, don't hold back. I mean, really give us what we got in season 1. Like, you know, it needs to reinvent the wheel, and it's an adaptation. You don't have to stray. I know you want to add some original stuff in there, but you don't have to completely flip every thing around to the point where it's even unrecognizable to those who played the game.
I think my issue is they've already done irreversible damage to Ellie's character, in my opinion. I don't think there's anything you could do to bring her back around to be like, she's this scheming, maniacal, ruthless badass who's out here to get at you.
Yes, you can. Yes,
no,
you
can't.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
What's gotta happen is,
There it is.
in the middle of fucking Dina giving birth, she gets eaten by a fucking clicker.
There it is.
We off and running. and let Ellie see it and not be able to save her, and we off and running.
Chase is gonna wake the neighbors. If
Comeback road.
He wants a red wedding. That's what he wants.
I'm gonna fucking scream.
Oh man, ain't nothing like a red wedding, boy.
That's what he wants. He wants a red wedding. He
Ain't
wants
nothing like a red wedding.
When I was watching this episode and I saw Dina was still alive, I said Chase is somewhere doing the Trey from Boys in the Hood, just air punching.
He's mad as hell right now.
So I did want to bring up the slide because I felt like it was worth at least mentioning. So here's your Rotten Tomato score as of the end of season 2 of The Last of Us. So I just want to put it out there for what it's worth. Now, here's what I will say. I don't want to go crazy into the numbers, and the reason why I don't is because The Last of Us season finale did premiere on Memorial Day weekend, so I didn't expect the viewership to be as crazy.
That was that Sunday shit.
It was the Sunday of Memorial Day.
It was at barbecues, bro.
I fully expected the Last of Us to take a dip in terms of viewership, and then people who were watching it would watch it Monday, Tuesday, whatever, when they caught up to it. But what I will say is they're starting to calculate like the numbers in terms of like how many people have watched over the course of X amount of time. And like they're saying right now that it's lost about half its viewership from the beginning of the season. So if that's accurate and that turns out to be accurate, then I think that speaks volumes as to where we are in terms of the season.
Pedro Pascal, bro.
Didn't they say that they were trying to do 4 seasons of this?
They said that 3 seasons is not going to be enough to tell the whole story. They need to do 4. So if they go on this trajectory, season 3 will be Abby's point of view. You will end with that scene where she's pointing the gun at Ellie, or like somewhere towards the middle endish. You'll end up with her and Ellie having a fight scene of some kind, and then you'll end up season 4 will end up being Ellie going after to find Abby again after she lets her go and escapes and this, that, and the other thing. So like it makes sense for
I
the
actually
timeline.
think next season ends with like the scene where Ellie and what's her face are in the house together and she decides to leave, and that's how the season will end.
Probably, yes. That would.
And let me just say, I saw the gameplay with the fight that Ellie and Abby had, like the first fight. And let me just tell you this: if they do this, the way they do it in the game, that is going to be a one-sided, brutal fight.
And it should be,
but
it'll look weird
because Ellie in the game, she got her ass handed to her
sure did
by Abby.
Yep, sure did.
Did she
you know what I will say again. I just wanted to put these numbers up there just to show, like, hey, because we talk about the popcorn meter a lot. That's the audience. In my opinion, the audience kind of does speak volumes. I don't really look at the tomato meter as much anymore, like in terms of the critics, because it kind of is what it is when it comes to everything. But what I will say is, here's my thoughts, especially on the finale. So. In case, spoilers, if you guys didn't watch my gameplay, maybe I'll link it down in the description or something like that. The way The Last of Us Part 2 ends is with major spoilers. If you don't want to be spoiled, walk away, come back, whatever. Watch it again after it's all over. But it ends on an awkward fight scene with Abby fighting Ellie. It's a brutal scene in the whatever body of water they're in, and they both kind of walk away from the fight, and it kind of makes you think, oh, there'll be a game 3. In my opinion, and by the way, the studios have said there's no plans as of this point to make a 3rd game, which is fucking dog shit. If Neil Druckmann doesn't make a 3rd game, dog shit if he doesn't fucking do it. But what I will say is, I would love for The Last of Us to actually pick a direction. I would like for either one of Abby or Ellie to be fucking killed by the end of the show. Either one of them take a fucking bullet and die by the end of the show. I don't care which one. Pick a fucking direction.
It's Ellie.
If you kill off Ellie, I'm fucking down. I'm so fucking down with it. Kill her off.
She ends up playing guitar with Joel in heaven.
And then guess what? At the end of the day, Dina's in that house, and now you're a single mom. And that's where we're at.
Nah, bro. Like, no. She shoots Abby, a fucking bullet goes through Abby, ricochets off the wall, hits Dina.
I mean, I don't know, bro.
Dude, let them both die. Fuck it. Revenge.
Or maybe,
revenge, you dig two graves.
Maybe you kill off both fucking characters.
Dig two graves when you're going for revenge.
Maybe. I hope HBO. I hope Max decides to pick a fucking direction.
That was a long in the tooth saying, sir.
Yeah, but it's the truth.
I really do. I wouldn't
even be opposed to it. I wouldn't even be opposed to it because that would be something the fans want to see coming.
100%. The fans, in my opinion, the fans would want it. But listen, I say it all the time. I say it about Marvel. I say it about a lot of things. There's no consequences anymore. There's consequences to all this bullshit. Somebody got fucking die. Yeah. Somebody got to fucking go.
We got a lot of consequences in this, though. We got the baby. We had
Jesse. Jesse's a side character. He did.
No.
Yeah, but the casual
Joel doesn't know that. The consequences, the consequences, and this is where the casual fans.
The casual viewer did not know Daddy Pedro was dying. All right, they had no idea.
Yeah, and they didn't know that Jesse was gonna die. They didn't know that she had to.
They didn't know Ellie was killing a pregnant woman.
Yeah, they didn't know none of that shit.
Yo, I listen. Am I wrong that I like that scene?
No, because it's fucking like holy shit.
Yeah, because I was like, yo, after she shot, I figured she caught both of them, but then she looked up. I was like, oh shit, it missed her. Then I saw her neck. I was like, oh no, it didn't miss her.
Got her.
But she pulled up the shirt. I was like,
that's what makes the scene with Jesse before that more impactful, because Jesse's just like, you're just gonna fuck this shit up, bro. Like, you're just gonna fuck this shit up.
I just think the worst thing Max could do potentially is almost end the way the game did, because it always bothered me the fact that like
that ending of the game
Ellie did all the shit to get to Abby
and didn't kill her.
And in the end, it was like, you know what? It's okay. Like, everything's okay. You killed my dad. You killed my dad. My dad killed your dad. It's fine. We're fine. It's okay. We're square.
Right. Yeah. So you could have did that from the beginning. You could have did that from the beginning.
You could have just done. You could have been like, you know what? For real. You know what? Everybody. We killed a lot of people. Let's just walk away. Like, nah. Somebody fucking die. Somebody fucking die.
Too much death.
I would have said, okay, I do agree with. I would have said, okay, let's all agree with everybody walk away. And as soon as she gets far enough, I'll hit the bolt action. Wow!
I agree. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, I think the ending with one. I think the ending with one of them dying would make it more satisfying, because 100%. That ending did. Because when I was watching the gameplay, I was literally like, "Is that it? Like, there's nothing else that happens after that."
You can't sit here and tell me there's not a world, and if I spoil it for anybody, I apologize in advance. You can't sit here and tell me there's not a fucking ending out there for HBO Max where they go, oh, Ellie goes after Abby again, fucking dies, and the final scene you see in The Last of Us Season 4 is her strumming a guitar next to fucking Pedro Pascal as Joel up in heaven somewhere, like, I'm back with my dad again, but we dead. Like, you can't sit here and tell me that's not the Max thing to do. It is. It's the Max thing to do.
And see, here's the thing. We've kind of gotten so far away from the clickers and the infected aspect of this game, which is what we came here for. So, I mean, like, listen, Ellie's outnumbered.
Well, it's human shit.
Yeah, Ellie's outnumbered, bro. Let's get with the army of infected. Let them loose in the city, and and up to Annie, bro. Like let's get to that.
It's crazy because they promised a lot more infected this season, and
didn't get it.
You had 3 episodes where they were in it.
Really.
3 episodes they were in it.
Really. Mm-hmm.
Super
and it was an episode.
The whole last. How many episodes did we go without? 4 or 5? Yeah, I think. Well, the episode where Abby was being chased was absolutely insane, but it was absolutely insane. But then after that, you didn't see any infected really outside of the ones that were stuck in the wall for 3-4 episodes, right? Am I wrong?
On the train.
On the train. Yes,
the
train.
The stalkers that didn't do anything.
Oh, I forgot about the stalkers. Were actually kind of dope though. to be honest with
But
you.
they didn't do anything.
Yeah, no, well, they did. They trapped Dina in a cage.
I mean, she trapped
They didn't eat her. Almost
They didn't
doesn't
eat
count.
her.
Almost doesn't count.
Yeah.
Mission failure.
I mean, listen, man. We'll see.
Failure.
But for me, it didn't land. It didn't land. The season 2 didn't land. I hope season 3 lands. I need to see more badass Abby.
So I guess we'll find out in 2027 then, right?
Yeah, sure. I guess if I'm interested by then. we'll see what happens. I don't know.
Dude, they need to speed up these fucking things, bro.
Can't.
You have to.
What comes first, Spider-Verse or season 3 of The Last?
Season 3 of The Last of Us.
Probably.
Well, it's definitely season 3 of The Last of Us.
Because they probably already
It'll be
started
2
working-
years,
already
but it's
started
still
working
gonna be
on
season 3 of The Last of Us.
They probably started working on season 3 or getting ready to.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have a whole 4-year-old by the time Spider-Verse comes out. It's great.
You're gonna have that 4-year-old by the time GTA 6 comes out. That shit ain't coming out next year.
Facts. Crazy. Nah, it's coming out next year. They have
It
to.
better, dude. It doesn't have to do anything.
Well, look at it this way: when GTA 6 comes out next year, all of this will be behind. Well, shoot, it already
The
Yo,
whole,
behind
the
just
whole
a whole
world
year.
ends.
Yo, before we get out of here, DZ Lee, are we playing season 2.5 tomorrow? Marvel Rivals. I'm streaming. So
Yo, let's go.
Uh,
Let's go.
well, guys,
Hey, but could we just ask you for one favor? Can you not scream at me as much? Thank you.
no, I'm gonna be a new buffed Punisher. You know how that's gonna work for lobbies?
yeah,
I'll be Penny. I'm Penny all fucking day. So I'm
Nut
good.
check in. Let's go, baby.
I'll be in DJ mode Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So
I respect that.
you already
You
know.
So it's all good. Let's play the X-Men theme at one point in time in the night. That's all.
I'm gonna send you a video. I'll send you guys a video.
Oh God.
All
And
right, well, I
also
guess-
play the Darth Vader scene too. At the wedding reception when she walking in.
That won't get me fired.
I think you
God,
can pull it
but-
off.
All right, guys. I guess that's an episode. Ladies and gentlemen, Mancave101 Podcast for myself, Aaron, Big Chase, with DZ, Leo, and of course our guest Torian. Torian, tell them where to find you.
You can find me on here, Torian Rain Reloaded. You can also find me on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. Torian Rain Reloaded. You can also find me on Instagram and Threads. Let me tell you something. Y'all better stop sleeping on Threads. Threads is actually
Threads
a
is
pretty
interesting.
good. It is a very actually interesting app to be on. It's actually a more calmer, toned down version if you combine Twitter and Instagram. But I like it. I like it over there for now. But it's actually a very good, interesting place to be. But I'm also on Threads as well. Same name.
Nice. All right. Well, Mancave101 Podcast.
Ooh.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh.
YouTube, Facebook. Gets the.
I just have one thing to say before we get out of here. Next week, guys, be on the lookout. I just want to let everybody in this podcast know. Predator Killer of Killers drops next Thursday when we stream.
And also, and also to speak in the next week, next Wednesday, I'm able to see an early screening of Ballerina. So I'm gonna be seeing it. So I'm gonna be able to see it next Wednesday, and I'm gonna put the review up on Thursday.
I forgot that
Nice.
comes out next
Week.
week too. Shit, that comes out next
That's
week too.
crazy.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes,
Also-
the summer movies are upon us.
Also, don't forget to stop at the merch shop, man. Mancave101.org. New t-shirts popping out for the spring. New gear. We want everybody to, be swagged out. My big guys.
Not the hero gasm shirt.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely. You want that. My big guys all the way up to 5X. There will be no cold belly buttons this summer. Plenty of elbow room up in there. Stop by, cop something, man. Mancave101.org is the website. We appreciate you in advance.
Shout out to SZA. She made a whole song for y'all.
Yeah.
She made a whole anthem for you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The Council of Unks dropping soon.
Yeah,
T-shirt.
Yep.
I actually talked to our department. They said they might let Aaron in for coming up with that.
Yes.
Council of Unks is crazy, but find us on all of our stuff. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. I just say Kick Rumble at this point because I don't even know if we're on there anymore.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah,
Where's
whatever.
the Where's
We're
the
live.
thing?
We're live every Thursday, giving you all your nerdy needs throughout the week. Take care. Have a great week, everyone. We love y'all. See you soon.
Peace.
Fuck Peacemaker.
Dina must die. That's a t-shirt. That's a t-shirt.
Oh,
Dina must
oh,
die.
God.
Dina must die.
What?
That's a t-shirt, bro.
Crazy.
Gotta go
Can't be
talk to
calling
her.
pregnant women. It's crazy.
Listen, man.
I got
Got rid of
to
one.
the men, yeah. I got to